All right, everybody. We're back. Day 2. The voice is still here. If you can believe it or not, the voice is still here. Excited. We already got 17 people in here. Very exciting. Very cool. We had like 350-ish at points yesterday. Very, very exciting. The first round. Man, that shit was long yesterday. That stuff was so long. Yeah, oh, you guys are already coming in. You guys are already coming in. Yep. The Bulls did make a trade already. I am more than aware. I guess we can just get right into talking about it since we've got 30 minutes before. Yeah, did the Bulls need 4 draft picks in this class? No, no, they didn't. But is this a very Chicago Bulls move? Yep, they did the exact same thing with the Lakers last year. Is funny enough. So basically, the Lakers bought the 56th pick. Oh, Clifford Bain, thank you for subscribing. That means a lot. Welcome to the channel. You're gonna hear some crazy shit from me over the next couple hours. Can we just put it out here now? This shit better not take 4 hours to get through the damn second round. Can we just like roll through this stuff quick? Like, let's see the results. We know the players at this point, and we'll talk about the fits. It is what it is, right? But literally last year, the Bulls and Lakers made this same deal. The Lakers are like, we are more than happy to pay to take this draft pick away from you. And the Bulls are like, we love money. We would love to have some money. And so that's what they're doing. I'm sure the new GM is kind of like, you serious, dog? We got to do this. And the owner is like, yep, yes, you do. And it's like, oh, what are you going to do? So the Lakers have an extra pick. It's great for the Lakers, right? I believe the most you can, because I figure you guys are curious about this. And I looked it up yesterday. It's funny enough because I didn't know. I think you can trade like 7.9 million in cash each season. I think that's the limit. And when you do trade cash, you get capped at the second apron. So that's kind of how that's kind of how that works. So the Lakers will be capped at the second apron by doing stuff like this, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So the Lakers now have pick 56 here. This was the Bulls. Oh, this new Rockets logo is gross. Can't stand it. What's going on? Isn't it 2 minutes to puck? I think you mean pick. Yep, there you go. I don't actually know off the top of my head. Did the Knicks do well getting cash and first for 24? I think you mean 5 seconds, but yeah, the Knicks are just resetting their assets after winning a championship. It's phenomenal, honestly. What do we got, bro? I wanted the Nuggets to trade up to get Carr or Filan. Instead, they trade away a backup center to move backwards. Well, yeah, that's part of the strategy, though. Like, you have to think about if you're the Nuggets, you don't have many assets just in general that are like tradable on your team. So adding a few more tradable assets is valuable, and you probably just want the cheapest players that you can get to put on your roster right now. And so second round picks are just fine for you. And maybe you can use those second round picks to help you move off of Zignagi this year. So you got to think about it a little bit more holistically than that. Let's see, AVC, non-basketball related, but have you watched Project Hail Mary yet? And it's Billy. Oh, Billy, you're asking me a good ass question. So AVC's like quite the. I try to be a diverse person, right? By the way, the draft starts in like 27 minutes. So we got a little bit of time to bullshit and stuff like that, and just kind of like hang out, right? Like that's what we can do. I try to be a diverse person. I try not to just listen to sports and talk sports all day because that's my job, and I could easily do that. But I don't want to be that guy that can only talk sports, right? So I try to. I watch like a lot of science things, and I try to like listen to a lot of sciencey podcasts. I'm a big like political guy. Like I like to read and learn about all of that stuff because I think it's important to be informed on that kind of stuff. I'm a big movie buff. I like going to theater, like to watch like a play or something like that. But Project Hail Mary is one of the better movies I've seen this year. That one was really, really good, including 47. Let's hope Brazil or Bubba Miller to the Celtics. Celtics don't need to win anymore. Let somebody else win. How much do you think it would cost to buy a second round pick? Well, you can just ask the Chicago Bulls. Just ask the Chicago Bulls. I don't know what it is. Nana? What about Nana? Imagine trying to drive to the basket. You got to deal with Wemby, JQ, and Big Body Reed. I don't think we're going to see Mr. Quaintance this year. I think he's going to be on that medical red shirt this season. Is Nana there? Not as of this moment, no. Billy, is that you? A new T-Wolves logo looks kind of clean. Yeah, I'm glad they went back to the classics. I think I like that. Keyshawn Hall, that's a guy we're looking for. We'll talk about people we're looking for kind of in the second round here in a bit. Can I get a comp for Dalen Swain that's more accurate than Kaminga? Hmm. That's a really good question, actually. Like, I don't really do the player comp things. Like, all you need to know is that he's a forward that likes to dribble and drive to the hoop, and like he's got some decent like passing lane defense, if you would. I'm not gonna say one of those things on the screen because I'm not a fucking idiot. I literally watched Project Hail Mary 2 days in a row because I loved it so much. That movie was awesome. Nana Hoen, yep, your Nana's a hoe. Favorite song and artist? Ooh. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. Um, Give me a second. I'm just pulling up my Apple Music really quick. And yes, I'm an Apple Music guy. Because I was one of those people that was getting music illegally off of Napster as a kid and putting it on my iTunes. So I just have never switched over. I think my favorite song ever, which this might seem kind of weird, is "Say Hey I Love You" by Michael Frantini in Spearhead. I don't know why that song just always puts me in a good mood. Like I just love that song for whatever reason. Like I like when they play that song at weddings, like your boy is getting down in the dance circle with that one. I just do. And then my favorite artist, like I was really big on Chance when I was younger, Chicago guy, right? And I liked the vibe of his songs a lot. I was always big into Usher, R&B, rap, that kind of stuff, right? I've been listening to a lot of like Teddy Swims recently. I like that guy. I don't know. I like the soul-y kind of music. Let's see what else we got. Dalen Swain like a young Jimmy. Maybe I can kind of see that. Yeah, JQ is getting surgery to fix the knee. Yeah, they didn't have the knee surgery basically to not hurt his draft stock and stuff is kind of my understanding. So he was kind of putting it off, and now he'll go get the meniscus surgery. Can Philly trade back into the second round? Would you? I mean, depends on what you give up, right? Really hoping for Visar, Brazil, Bubba to Cleveland. If you're watching movies in Minneapolis, can I recommend the main theater? Yep, I know. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Best rim protector left? In theory, maybe Bubba Miller. I'm gonna get. Oh no, Onyenso. It's definitely Onyenso. Definitely Onyenso. That's what I would say. What else we got? We will need to worry about AVC if he refers to Adam Silver as dear leader. Do you think the Mavs trade into the top of the second round? I hope the Mavs don't trade anything more than what they've already done. I haven't been too happy with the Mavs draft so far. Greetings from Greece. Oh, I hope this doesn't drag on till 6:30 like last night. Well, it's just past 6:30 my time now. Yeah, let's just hope it doesn't go for 4 damn hours. What time is it currently? We're still good on time. Hey, VC, just following up last night to see if there's any motion on the front of saying good night at the end of the video, pretty please. That's weird as shit. You gotta look yourself in the mirror. Why are you typing that shit and putting it on the internet? Y'all some freaks. Any guys you're expecting to go undrafted that will be priority undrafted free agents? Good question. Good question. I could see like Martinelli maybe going undrafted and maybe that happening. I think somebody takes Akpara. Malik Brown could probably be one of those guys. I could see Uzan maybe being one of those guys. Trying to think if there's anyone else. I think Pierre gets drafted. Hall, I think, gets drafted. I just think someone will be interested in him. Maybe Biddle. Maybe Biddle. Maybe Boswell. Guys like that. Thoughts on William Kyle AVC? I don't know if I have a ton on him. Do we think he goes? Do we think he goes? I don't know. I need the Sixers to trade for a second. We have like 10 plus future seconds. Why not Donovan Atwell? I don't know, man. It's not everybody. AVC be skipping my comment. Stop the bullying. Hell no, Billy. Fuck you. AVC, your thoughts on Dylan Mitchell? If he's not on the board, man, he's not on the board. I don't know what to tell you. If he's not on the board, I don't think it's worth the pick. And some of those guys will prove me wrong, right? They just will. What's up with Kale? I don't know, man. Like I'm hella confused, honestly. Like, look, it's not like anybody told me like, oh, he got a promise or something like that. It's more so like it's an inference, right? We just kind of figured because we knew how much money this guy was getting to go to Gonzaga potentially, that when he said he was going to stay in the draft, we were like, oh, interesting. Somebody must have promised him. I guess not. That or the promise was broken. So it's hard to say. Let's take a look at some of the best people that are still left on the board going into tonight. So obviously a lot of these guys, AVC's got number 19, Trayvon Brazil here out of Arkansas. I'm a big fan of him and his play style. I think he would be a steal for someone. Just love his game. We got Bubba Miller on here. He's definitely a project, but that's a guy that I'd be excited about if I was somebody. Jack Cale, who we were just talking talking about. Could be an interesting one for somebody. Who else we got here? Keyshawn Hall, I've got a little bit higher than some other people. Isaiah Evans still on the board. I imagine he goes within the first couple of picks tonight. Vassar, I'm telling y'all, like the film on Vassar is kind of rough though. So like I can see like a lot of intelligent enough scouts just kind of being like, there's a lot here that I just don't like very much. So I guess we'll see. I like Braden Smith. Onyenso is a nice one just because again there's not a lot of size going on in the NBA and you can turn him into a decent reserve. There's Malik Thomas. Caravan already shout out the Kings. Saunders, maybe he goes undrafted because of injuries or something. Who knows? Akpara should be an easy one. I like Isaiah Nelson. He's fun. So those are kind of some of the guys that I'm looking for tonight in terms of like those sound like fun projects to me. Again, if it's not on my board, that just means I don't think it's worth taking or using a draft pick on somebody. I'd rather just push the assets back. But again, that doesn't mean those guys can't prove me wrong. That's just kind of how it is for me. Now, I'm most likely not going to do a draft at some point where I think there's 60 worthwhile players. That'd be a pretty crazy draft class, though, if I got to that point. That'd be pretty cool. Let's see. Trade all 3 seconds they got for McCain and get OKC's pick. Let's see. I'm hoping the Spurs will grab Ortega for the 3-point shooting leads. Probably grab rebound or floor spacer for the 4. Rip Caravan, lowest in GU. Not sure what that means. But yeah, shout out Caravan, man. I'm glad he went. I just just didn't quite understand that draft pick for Sacramento. But that's Sacramento for you. What are you going to do? By the way, y'all, I finally did a collab on my YouTube, or it won't be on my YouTube, it'll be on someone else's. Literally about an hour ago, I got off of a show with, I'm pulling it up right now. I don't know when the video's going to go live, but here you go. It's the Anthony Sane show. Apparently, like he's pretty big in the Memphis area, just talking about like the Grizzlies and other local sports there. So he just had me on today to talk about like their draft and everything and kind of my professional opinion on it. We talked other things, Grizzlies or whatever. Cool dude, like cool as a dude. I really vibed with him. So you guys can go subscribe to them if you're really into like the Grizzlies and stuff like that. But they were nice, and Anthony was nice enough to have me on and show me a good time and everything. So yeah, be on the lookout for that over the coming days. Very, very cool. Also, like he got hella sponsorships. Why don't AVC got any sponsorships? What do I got to do to get some sort of sponsorship around here? I don't know, man. I don't know what I got to do. Like, because I was talking with that dude Anthony afterwards, and he's like, what kind of sponsors do like you have for yours? He's like, we got like 7 or 8 like different daily sponsors for things, and I was like, really? And he was like, dude, you don't like, and it's not even me trying to flex, but he was like, your channel's like booming a lot more than ours is, and we got hella sponsors. I don't know what I got to do. AVC, you should start a podcast. These videos are basically small podcasts, right? If we're being real, like especially the Ideal Off Season series, it's basically a podcast. And it's got some visuals behind it. When Johnny Sins collab, I don't know. I reached out to a lot of people you guys suggested. Not many people hitting me back, man. These people don't like to network. I don't know what to say. I'm down to collaborate. Sin collab, that's a bonk. What does that mean? When you start your ice cream brand, you'll be good to go. Stop fucking your sponsors, Nanas. Look, I'm just having breakfast with the Nanas. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying she's a hoe. Your Nana's a hoe, and she was making me breakfast. I'm not saying what else is happening, right? All I'm saying is I am there to have breakfast. You need to do ad reads. Are you fucking slow? What do you think we're talking about right now? That's what we're trying to figure out. How do I get to do these? You don't just go on there and say like, hi there, I would like to I would like to talk about how Taco Bell is the fucking greatest, and then they pay me money. That's not how that shit works. Like it's got to be a contract. Maybe if you say good night at the end. What is up with you? Like what is wrong with you people? Get Billy on it and see the money rolling in. Billy can rot in hell, man. I don't fuck with that dude. But anyway, another thing, shout out Armchair GM. I haven't been linking it or anything. Maybe I'll link it in the chat right here, just so you guys can can play around with it if you really want to. Right there you guys go. But this is a project we've been working on for a little bit now. It's basically going to be like Ideal off season, but 10 times better and on a platform. The dude Steph Query has been putting this together. It's awesome. I literally spent like an hour today just going through player contracts and just making sure, like, and validating all these, just going down the list, making sure everything makes sense. So it's coming together. It's coming together. It's going to be really cool. And we got a lot of other features and ideas on the way. Potentially doing things like being able to make like a small league with like 3 or 4 other people and like making trades between it. It should be pretty cool. Let's see. My nana said you stole her $5 out her wallet. Look, man, ain't no sticky fingers over here, right? You boys clean. I don't even deal with no paper. I don't deal with paper. I'm all digital, homie. Should try to link with SROs. I feel like I've seen that before, but I don't really know what that is. It's not who you know, it's who knows you. Ain't that right, Doc? It's what we say all the time. I'm about to just start emailing brands, man, and be like, hey, I'm AVC. I talk about basketball and breakfast and Yanana. So what do you got for me? And they're gonna be like, interesting. What does your core audience look like? I'm like, motherfuckers, they some freaks. So I don't know, but they got money. I'm sure they all got a little bit of disposable income for you. In all serious, now that the draft will be over tonight, when you get back from vacation, you could research sponsorship opportunities. Yeah, no, I'm probably gonna I gotta put it on my agenda to just like, I'm gonna do that shit right now. I'm just gonna put it on. Do y'all use the Task app at all? I just use that. It's like the to do thing. That's what I be doing. Research sponsorships. One of my buddies runs a company that's supposed to kind of like help with stuff like this, but it's pretty startup, so I'm hoping he can get me some stuff at some point. His fingers are mad sticky. My stuff ain't sticky, man. I got smooth skin. I'm pure, motherfuckers. Highest IQ guys left on the board. Interesting. I did not administer any IQ tests this year. I don't typically do that. Great question. Just kind of looking around on Yenso in some ways. Like, I'd say that Kale's a really smart passer. Martinelli went to Northwestern, so you can assume some things about that, I suppose. Let's get rid of the real offseason starts in 2027 for us when the big contracts expire. Sure. Don't say a bunch of white guys. I thought about making that joke. I didn't do it, but I thought about it. I literally went like, do I say Vsar, Richie Saunders, Prince? That's fucked up, man. That's crazy. Oh, that's too much, man. That's too much. All right, we already got 100 people in here. Let's go. I wasn't sure how many people were going to show up for the second rounds, but I forgot my audience is full of basketball sweats. That's what I like. Let's test the audio on this really quick.
The ball. He's an elite shooting prospect any way you slice it.
All right, cool. Yeah, we all good. That should be good. Tuesday with Maury is a book I had to read in high school. Can this AVC channel start with Tuesdays with your Nana? Viral pod? Oh, jeez. How funny would it be if like I just had like a real serious basketball podcast, but we just had like some old lady that like just kind of like sat in the corner or something like that. She don't even really know what we're talking about, but just every once in a while we're just like, stop being a hoe, Nana, or something like that. And she's just like, man, fuck you, or something like that. That'd be kind of crazy. Let's see. We're here to go crazy when Brazil goes to the Kings. Maybe. What are the odds that the Knicks or the Grizzlies keep these picks? Right here, right? Because isn't the Grizzlies roster like damn near full at this point, and the Knicks might just trade back for all we know. We all like sweaty basketball players. Cheese was talking to me today about how he's like, and this is like, you guys can quote Cheese, our mod, on this. He was like, AVC, the Zuby pick was awesome. He's like, I love the big meat that like he provides on the basketball court, and I was like, whoa, Cheese, like, what are we talking about here? And he was just, I think he said something like meat, and I was like, okay, like, look, you do what you got to do, my friend. You do what you got to do. I watch basketball for my reasons. You watch it for yours. Just kind of interesting. I think we're watching for different reasons, though, right? That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Ooh, alrighty. Means we comment too much. By the way, Caravan's a great pick. I mean, I hope so. I hope it works out for him. I don't personally like the pick myself, but It is what it is. Shams, you got anything new for us, or are we just gonna keep talking about how my Bulls just love to acquire money instead of basketball players? No matter who you put in the Bulls GM chair, as long as the owner is still the owner, our favorite player will always be cash considerations. That motherfucker, we'll trade for him every season. Meat and cheese go together. Whoa, whoa. AVC, don't lie. He has size. Oh my goodness. Like, I'm not sure we can talk about Zuby on this channel no more. Like, it's only going to go to weird places. It's only going to go to weird ass places. Who are you guys looking forward to seeing the most in this second round? Like, who's the second round player that you guys kind of got as like this guy's gonna find his way into the rotation like right away somehow, whether it's through injury or just like he's just kind of crushing it at camp for whatever reason, and teams are like, oh shit, like I kind of got to put this guy in the basketball court. I'm kind of curious to hear who that is, because I know some of y'all will like go to war for some of these second round dudes. Please no Patrick Williams slander. Yeah, we don't need none of that. We already know. It's all good. We've made our peace with Pat. Do you think Shams thinks he's cool when he spoils draft picks? He didn't do it this year. All he did it for was for Caravan this season. So maybe not. Maybe not. Looking for the next Royce White? Maybe. Let's see. A lot of people saying Bubba Miller. Bubba Miller's such an easy one to kind of get like tricked by, right? Like, I don't get it twisted. Like, you guys saw where I have him on the board. Like, I love the potential or whatever, but like his highlights are sure something that you can look at and just get like way too excited about. And you're like, wow, this guy's phenomenal. Even though there's not a ton to get excited about. Like, if you look at Bubba Miller's, I should just pull it up here. Bubba Miller, like a lot of his game was on some bullshit this last season, if we're being real, right? So 13 points per game, respectable, right? 10 rebounds, 3.5 assists, very interesting stuff for his position, right? Super, super interesting. You look at the shooting, pretty good at the rim, right? Nothing else going on shooting wise. Like he can't shoot at all from the outside free throw line, none of that stuff. And then you look at like his play style. The transition is the interesting stuff, right? 10% of the time, really, really good. A big man with that kind of transition play is super fascinating. Most of his game came from the post, though, and him just posting up. Oh, CJ, thank you for the donation. Will you put a tab on Discord for business ops? I guess I'm curious what you mean by like business ops, like business opportunities. Like what are you exactly envisioning by that? And hey, as always with donations, y'all very much appreciated. They all go to my wife's ice cream fund because I keep on starting businesses and shit like that, and she's always like, you gotta stop this. I'm trying to like hang out with you sometimes. That's why you left coaching, so we buy her ice cream to make sure she doesn't leave you, boy. But thank you for the donation or whatever. Business opportunities, thank you. Like what do you kind of envision being in this like Discord channel? Bags, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Channel just keeps on growing, y'all. I'll finish up Bubba Miller really quick and then we'll talk about the channel or whatever. But like most of his game was posting up and it was really bad. It was really, really bad. And then it got like fine when he like actually just passed the ball away in those situations, and then pick and roll. It hardly ever happened, but he was pretty damn good at it. Put back opportunities, of course, that's going to be good. But really, like transition was like all he was kind of good at, and like getting rebounds. So I guess I don't know. Let's see. Billy's business ops. We don't want to hear nothing about your business, Billy. It's probably a pyramid scheme. If you wanted either sponsorship or maybe your connections would be interested. I don't know. I guess I don't know what like the practical use for that would be exactly, but yeah, maybe there's something there about like putting like some sort of sponsored stuff within the Discord. Maybe there's something to be worked out there. I don't know. I skipped the first 10 minutes. Well, draft junkie Danny, Yanana's a fucking hoe. That's all I got to say. And she made me breakfast this morning. Why was I there in the morning? That's up for you guys to decide. I don't know. What's AVC's thoughts on Thornton? Not on the list. Not on the list. So take that as you will. We wish all the guys the best, and some of them certainly will prove me incorrect. But meh. Kind of meh. Bubba Miller, you are Obi Toppin. Hey, it's not a pyramid scheme. It's a tea company. Tea companies never do anything wrong. Whoever gets Jaron Pierre will be a very lucky team. Crazy athlete, just got to contain him a little bit, right? That guy. But let's talk about the channel just like really quick. I know we touched on it yesterday. We've gained like 300 subs since yesterday. Very, very exciting. Also, very happy I stayed up late because the views on the grades videos, they always do well. I gotta record another one tonight because I'll like you guys tomorrow morning will get my like overall team grades or whatever tomorrow morning. So be on the lookout for that. That should be a fun one. Let's see. But yeah, no, it's still crazy for me to think about. We were at 8K subs like maybe 2 months ago or something like that. Then we hit 10K like maybe 6 weeks ago or something like that. And now we're at 24. The amount of growth the channel went through is crazy. I remember last year because around the time of the NBA finals and stuff, the channel tends like to boom a little bit and like later in the playoffs because all my top content is coming out, right? That's all the stuff you guys have been watching and everything. The draft stuff, ideal off season, on the scouting report videos, like that's all well and dandy, right? It's also just when the most people are paying attention to basketball. So it's good for the channel. And we got to like 5K subs, and I was like, damn, I'm like, if this can kind of compound or whatever. I was talking to my wife last year. I'm like, maybe I could get to 15K, and she was like, wow, that'd be nuts, right? I'm like, yeah, it would be. I'm like, that seems very unlikely, but I don't know. And now we're at 24. What do you guys think we could be at next year? Like, come ideal off-season time, right? Like, do you think we could get to 50? Like, do you guys think we could get to 50K or something like that? That like all of a sudden, like that number seems like not the craziest thing in the world. So, Paige, oh, welcome back. How's the best basketball YouTuber doing? First of all, definitely not the best basketball YouTuber. I'm hardly a YouTuber at that. I just kind of press a couple buttons and hop on here. But I'm doing well today. I'm pretty tired after yesterday, and I had a long day today, but we're pressing onwards. I hope you're feeling better. I know said you were sick yesterday, so I hope you're feeling better in a non-parasocial way. But let's see. What are some of the other things people were saying? She said, AVC, if your sponsors ever meet me on the Discord, it's not looking good. Oh yeah, no, that'd be weird. That would be weird. What time is it? We got 4 minutes. 4 minutes until the second round starts. So what are AVC's thoughts on Pierre? Let's go. Basically, can you keep him focused? Like he's got a lot of basketball talent, but he's one of those people who are like not sure he necessarily plays within a system all that well. So I guess we'll see. 80K subs, 100K subs, like 75. AVC, you're the first person's videos I look for when news drops. Oh, that actually means a lot because typically nobody watches my breaking news videos, but this was the first time I actually got like okay, like actually pretty solid views on some of them. They weren't like great videos for me by any means, but typically people go to news for other places, so I'm hoping to start to get some momentum on those. Would you collab with any other creators in the NBA coverage space on YouTube? Yeah, no, I've reached out to like 5 or 6 of them that you guys have recommended to me on Discord, but nobody hits me back. But I will be on the Anthony Sane show soon. He does like Memphis Grizzlies content or whatever. He's got like a radio show in Memphis too, so I just did that today. So that was kind of my first collab, if you would. 50K subs, good night special. You gotta chill. You gotta chill. Hurry up and get to Glacier. Yep, going to Glacier in it'll be next week. It'll be next week. So once the draft is done, you boys, just gonna take a little bit of a break. I got some pre-recorded content for y'all. That's it'll pass the time, right? It'll help you pass the time of the day because I don't want to leave you guys or whatever. There might be lower growth as you get larger because the audience looking for in-depth content might get lower, but you'll probably have more committed viewers. Yeah, that's kind of what I anticipate. I would imagine like the road to like 100 is like maybe a little bit exponential and then it'll die off a little bit, but we'll see. Because you're right, I'm not the type of thing that like a majority of people just want like the quick like content. I'm not trying to shit on people that do content like that, but it's like, oh, like let's rank like the top 5 shooting guards of the 2010s or something like that. And it's like, oh, for fuck's sake, like all the brain rot or whatever. I just don't have time for shit like that. Or so we want more in depth, like a little bit more thoughtful content or whatever. Do I still do the grading videos? You damn right, but at least I get in there. I'm like, all right, you guys want grades? Here's some grades. Like it's we try not to do anything. Your thumbnails for videos have been looking great lately. Yeah, some of these like it's a combination of like saving a little bit of time by using like some AI to make some of the backgrounds for these things. I do a lot of the photoshops on like the jerseys and stuff and the jersey swaps and things, and then use a little bit of AI to change some of the other things. Most of the thumbnails I just make myself though, and then AI will just kind of do like what's a good example of it here? I'm trying to think. I guess even for just like something like this is this Trey Young video here is technically like an AI background just because I needed that, and then I went and did like the Photoshop and like all of the other things for like the jersey and stuff because I needed a particular picture with him. So which by the way, if you guys are ever curious, I've got my AI like image like disclaimer like in a lot of my videos and stuff, and you guys can over read that if you're ever curious about my process with that. But let's see, cash considerations. Is the draft going yet? Let's see. I gotta pull this shit up. Where is the draft? I gotta find it. I gotta find it. Where did it go? Let's go to live. Do. I am looking for what is the draft on? NBA draft round 2. Um, where to watch? Let's see. It's on ESPN and ESPN Deportes. Okay, fair enough. So it's also on on NBA.com. Is that true? Is the live stream like different or whatever? I'm confused. I am confused. I just had like I have like my YouTube TV up or whatever. Is the volume not low for anyone else? I just kind of figured it would be on YouTube TV, but it does not maybe appear to be. So where can I get it then? Do I really have to like log into like ESPN to watch an NBA draft live stream? Tap to watch the NBA draft. Are they just showing it here? What's this?
In 2 days,
Trying to see. Oh goodness lord!
A new hero has arrived.
Oh, it's so loud.
We have been formally.
It's so loud. That's Supergirl. I'm gonna go see that this weekend actually. Guess it was an exact 8 p.m. start. Let's get this back up for you guys. Is this the draft? Come on. I'm trying to see. Maybe. What is this? What is that? I'm so confused. Does anybody like where are you guys watching this at right now? It should be on ESPN on YouTube TV. It just hasn't started yet. It is on YouTube TV. Oh, am I tripping? Just started. Okay, let me take a look then. Let me take a look then. See if I can find it. Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay, cool. I'm good now. I was tripping for a second there. You guys aren't gonna see it. Obviously, it's just audio, so I don't get anything taken. AVC, you got a favorite movie? Yeah, like my favorite in theater movie experience was Avengers Endgame, just because like that was sick. I saw it opening night. Like I've never seen a whole theater like stand up and cheer, and I just remember going to see Iron Man with like my big brother when I was like 8, and it was cool to kind of see all of that kind of come together for something that was just sick, right? My favorite like movie ever though might be The Pursuit of Happiness. That's the movie that makes me think like Will Smith's like the greatest actor like ever, and that movie just like it inspired a lot of like who I am like as a person today. Like I just quote a lot of things from that movie all the time, and so I don't know, that movie just always meant a lot to me. Always meant a lot to me. Why watch two things? Yep, I'm with you there. Yeah, I imagine we could get rid of all the older dudes and play just the younger ones. Oh, you guys are talking about something else. Okay, Disney in Australia. Okay.
MVPs, league MVPs, NBA champions, all selected here in the second round as we say hello.
All right, so they're kind of getting started with things now. Can we start the clock, please? Let's not be here till goddamn 10:30. Did no one spoil Endgame for you? Everyone kept on spoiling it around me. No, dude, I was first in line, first showing where I was at. Like I had an alarm for those tickets when they were going off. It went off in my accounting class in college, and my teacher tried to take my phone away. I was like, bitch, what do you think I'm doing right now? You're not taking my goddamn phone. Your nana's a hoe. Harry Potter conclusion went hard in theaters. No spoilers, please. Do you watch foreign films as well? Yeah, sometimes I do. Shams, what? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? The New York Knicks are trading number 31 and 55 to the Houston Rockets for 39 and 53 and a 2029 Kings second rounder. The moves begin for night 2. All right, so we got the Rockets on the board instead. Is that what I'm seeing? Is that what I'm seeing? It hasn't been updated on the site yet. Okay. Fair enough. So the Knicks continue to make moves. Just shout out the Knicks, man. Like their front office might just be goaded. Like they're doing the right things. Just keep collecting these second round picks because eventually the salaries are gonna bite them in the butt like a little bit more than like they already might be in the second apron this next season, right? But you keep getting these second round picks and it makes it a lot easier to manage things, and you can use those to help like facilitate other deals. It'll help, like, let's say you got a player you don't want anymore, just attach a second or two to him to help move him on, or maybe there's another new role player you want. You just need like a second round pick or two to kind of help make it happen. The Knicks are just like, they're just adding to that right now, man. Good for them. Are you gonna watch the Harry Potter show coming out around Christmas? I didn't really like Harry Potter, like reading the books or whatever. They kind of bored me, which is weird because it should be my thing. So no, probably not. No draft pick spoilers from chat was my request. Bad timing. Oh, jeez. Oh man. Well, I don't think Shams will be spoiling anything, so that'll be good at the very least. Do we not have these people on the website updating this shit? God damn. Have you seen the Michael Jackson movie yet? I haven't, and that's because somebody told me like they kind of don't cover all of the stuff with Michael Jackson, right? That kind of happened afterwards, and I'm like, okay, what's the point of seeing a movie when like we know all the other shit that kind of goes down, right? It feels a little bit disingenuous. So I don't know. I don't really want to vibe with that then. And like all of these like music movies where we just go back and like it, like the stories are usually not even that interesting. It's just like, oh yeah, I know all of these songs. These are fun. But yeah, what are you gonna do? So there's the Rockets up there now. Shout out the Knicks for moving back, getting some other picks and stuff like that. Who are the Rockets going to go for right here? Is this an Isaiah Evans move right here, do we think? Going for the shooter? Or are we going ball handler or something? I don't know exactly who would that be. I would imagine this is Evans. I could see that. Let's see. Bulls got to move up to 31-32. We already got enough young guys on the team. We got plenty of young guys. Like, our roster's full, man. We don't need no more. We don't need no more people tonight. Like, I know we got pick 38. I'm down to trade that for future assets. Like, well, I'm good if I'm the Bulls. So I am good. Let's see what else you got. Fave basketball movie, Coach Carter, and it's not even close. I watch that movie once a year, and I quote Timo Cruz's thing, or his quote about like, when you let your own light shine, you unconsciously allow others to do the same. I quote that all the time, man. I probably know every line in that movie. So shout out Coach Carter. The site is up to, you got to start the draft and it fills out automatically. Oh, okay, draft for all teams. Okay, Houston's on the clock. Okay, there you go. You got the shit. I feels you. Some glasses and a wand. AVC could pass for Harry Potter. What the fuck does that mean? I had a dude growing up that I kicked it with that looked a lot like Harry Potter, and he would dress up as him all the time. Brazil to the Nuggets. That'd be a cool one. Some sort of shooter. Yeah, it feels like this is an Isaiah Evans pick. This feels very easy. Hey, give him a like, guys. Why hasn't the clock started yet, for Christ's sake? Guys, I don't know if I can do another to 10 o'clock, man. Let's see. Bulls feel like a Jack Cale candidate. I would like that. I recommend AVC watch Moneyball. You think I ain't watch Moneyball? I've seen so many movies. I have a, what's that app called? Somebody got me on it. The Letterboxd thing. How many movies do I have rated just on that app alone? And I'm sure I'm missing plenty of them. I spent a whole summer just like going through like a Blockbuster one time and just like watching everything. Let's see. I've got 450 films rated just on my Letterboxd alone. So take that as you will. Another 5-hour stream incoming. I don't got time for that. Need Onyenso on the Hawks. I like that idea a lot, Cheese. I like that idea. Heard you talking to Anthony saying who you think the Grizzlies taking. We don't think they're taking anybody with this pick. We think they're trading it. I think the Grizzlies are probably done, but I guess we'll see. I could see Richie Saunders here, or Evans, or even like Gillespie. Gillespie could be an interesting one. I could see that. I wouldn't think it's Malik Thomas based off their needs. Yeah, maybe it's Kale. Maybe Kale goes there. I could potentially see that. Just letting you know, I'm watching the draft on my TV as well as watching your live stream on my laptop. Does that work with you? I don't give a shit, man. You a free person. You got free will. I'm just a person on your screen. You can do whatever the hell you want. Just don't hurt anybody, please, I suppose. Need Malik to my Wolves, please. I'm begging you. Why do you want him on the Wolves? I want more. I want a little bit more ball handling on the Wolves. What's your letterbox, AVC? I'm not gonna give that away because it's like I think it's my actual name. And I probably don't want to give that away to y'all. Let me see. What am I? Yeah, no, it's my actual name, so I'm not giving that away to y'all. Let's see. Sorry, I'm late. First pick gone already? Nope. Nothing. We're just waiting. What's the worst national talent evaluator media member? I have no clue on. I really like don't consume basketball media like at all. I really don't because like I'm in the actual industry, right? I'm already talking to the people. I guess I'm half of an expert, whatever you want to call me. Maybe I'm an expert. I don't know. So why would I listen to what the other people have to say, right? No offense or whatever. Like, 'cause some of those people are smart or whatever. It's just there's no point in me doing so. All it would do is probably piss me off because I'm like, you don't understand how this works, and then that'd be irrational of me because it's like, well, how are they supposed to know? They're not involved in the process. So I don't know. Let's see. I recommend Lahane and Afterlife for a movie buff for AVC. I haven't seen the first one, but I've seen the second one. Who left can be a ball handler that's not a short king? First of all, we appreciate short king. Shout out Jalen Brunson, just winning a chip or whatever. I mean, Kale is your ball handler. Like, you guys see where he's at on my board or whatever. Let's scroll up. Let's scroll up. Let's scroll up. Let's scroll up. I went too far. I got Kale still here as like a first round level guy in this draft, so let's go. If ESPN don't start this fucking clock, that's what I'm saying, man. What are we doing? It's the second round. Like, no offense to these guys. Like, let's get this out of the way as well. Just like yesterday. Hey, like, don't shit on any of these guys too much, even if the pick doesn't make sense, right? Like, celebrate these guys as they end up on your team. Root for them because they're achieving an amazing thing, right? These guys are achieving a lifelong dream. They're going to the NBA. That's awesome. But for real, ESPN, like, come on, let's just get this show on the fucking road, man. I'm trying to do other shit tonight. I still got to record a video. Oh, lordy. Can we just get it moving? Also, if you haven't watched City of God is amazing. I haven't watched that. Isn't it less time between picks? That seems to be the word on the street. Can somebody confirm that? I literally have the internet in front of me and I could do that. So let's do NBA second round time per pick. Teams will have 4 minutes up from 2 minutes in 2020. Oh, they raised it. Oh no. We're fucked, y'all. We're fucked. We're gonna be here all night. Oh lordy. Well, we might as well put on a movie. Anybody got any movie recommendations? Any like underground movie places that you like to use online to watch things illegally? I know we all have those. No, I would never watch a movie like that. I'm just making that clear for legal reasons. I would never do that. Why would they do this? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. This is supposed to be quicker one with ads. Yeah, like exactly. Like I don't care if they make the picks like live or anything like that. We can have maybe they just don't want to do the Jokic thing at this point where it's like, oh, well, we don't want our MVP to be taken like during a McDonald's commercial. But like, oh my God, it's 7:12. They haven't started the clock. Let's see. Oh, you guys are actually putting the websites down. Good for you guys. Oh man. You guys are funny. For fuck's sake, who do they even got on this panel right now?
There's a lot of talent available in this second round.
Wow, very astute observations going on right here. So y'all, I was talking to Pops last night, right? And Pops, he like here's my thing with my Pops, right? Love the dude to death. I really do. He does not pay attention to a word I tell him ever. Like even as like again, as somewhat of an expert in this space who works within this space, he will not listen to a fucking word I say. Like he was like, AVC, like, can you believe my boy Wagler went all the way up at 5? I was thinking like just outside the top 10 or something. And I'm like, Pops, I told you exactly like where we kind of figured he was gonna go. And he was like, I don't remember talking about that. Pops, like what the hell or whatever. And he was just telling me, he's like, oh yeah, that draft, like, it was pretty much everyone I expected to go and where they went, but like, I don't like listening to that Jefferson guy talk sometimes, and yada yada yada. Like, what the hell was he talking about? I'm like, Jefferson. I'm like, you talking about Richard Jefferson? Like, and he was, oh yeah, the bald guy. It was like, come on, pops, like, what are you doing? He's like, he said something funny though. I don't know. I don't know. Taco Bell. What? Oh, you're talking about the Jokic thing. Hope we make it to the Magic pick. Good lord, yeah. Like, come on, man. We're trying to get Doc to bed at a decent enough time. Like, instead, we're just listening to Amon Shumpert talk right now. I just don't have time for this. Like, I'm trying to see who the Warriors are going to take with the 54th pick. God damn it. And I've got a bunch of people I'm going to talk to tomorrow that are big Timberwolves fans, and they're going to come to me and be like, EVC, tell me why the guy we picked with the 59th pick is going to be a starter for us at some point. And I'm going to be like, oh, I don't know. We don't talk shit on Richard Jefferson. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, Pops, you gotta chill. AVC, change your name on Letterboxd and we can follow you. Is that an actual thing? Can I do that? AVC's Pops canceled? Yeah, we all should cancel Pops. Cancel my Pops. Make it happen. Let's see. What did Shams just tweet, man? Let's see. Reporting for ESPN draft, the Boston Celtics actively engaged in trade talks around Jaylen Brown. Cool. Great. Again, let's have some before everybody freaks out, right? Let's have some good journalism literacy going on right now, right? Reporting for ESPN NBA draft show. That means they're talking during the draft. On the Boston Celtics. That's a basketball team. They wear the green jerseys. They're actively engaged. That means they're doing it. In trade talks, they're talking about potentially trading somebody surrounding Jaylen Brown. So, guys, basically what this means is that they are talking about trading Jaylen Brown. Or nobody knows, right? Maybe a trade happens, maybe it doesn't. Don't go reading this shit and be like overreacting to it or anything. Again, maybe a trade happens, but all this means is that they're talking. And a lot of times NBA teams will just dangle this shit out there. Like Miles Turner was the walking example for this always, because they'd always be like, hey, like, are you guys interested in Miles Turner at all? What would you guys give us for Miles Turner? And it helps people get a vibe for things. Oh, we've got the deputy commissioner up.
And welcome to the second round of the 2026 NBA Draft. Day 2 of the draft is once again being held here at Barclays Center, right here in my hometown of Brooklyn, New York.
Yay, Mark Tatum. Yay, Mark Tatum.
Last night, we watched 30 players join the NBA family, and today, we usher in another group of great players from around the world. Thank you to all the players here this evening who've come to see their dreams fulfilled. So let's get the second round started. The 31st pick in the 2026 NBA Draft belongs to the New York Knicks, who have 4 minutes to make their selection.
Fucking 4 minutes. There's nobody fucking there. One person just went, woo! I'm dead, man. This shit ass, man. Make it one day again. I don't got time for this stuff. Let me look at my letterbox really quick and see if that is something I can actually change right quick. Because that might be something for us to talk about while this is going to take all fucking night again. So how do I do this? Settings. Signed in as me. Profile, given name. Is given name the same thing? I'm trying to figure this out. Given name. I don't know. What does that do? Does that do something? Nah, you guys are going to be able to see my at or something like that. I'm not risking it. I'm not risking it for the biscuit. You guys are going to find out who I am, and I don't want none of that. I know some of you have already, but I'm not for it. I'm good. But maybe at some point I'll share like a screenshot or something like that. But we'll see. We'll see. Anthropic, we're updating our policy privacy. Don't care. Let's see. Cameron Kale, surely it's him. Is it just me or is AVC's mic kind of quiet? I was probably just wasn't talking into it, or I was probably mumbling. Mark Tatum has it real nice. He gets to do what appears to be a cool job, probably a nice salary, and nobody hates you. Facts. It's the backup QB of like the NBA like inner circles, right? The Knicks done yet? Reportedly traded to the Rockets. Yep. We know that already. I hear the Celtics want a center. Can I interest them in a one Jakob Pertl? What is your Cars 2 rating? I'm not sure I've seen Cars 2. Can I keep it a buck with you? The first Cars, pretty solid movie, honestly. I like whenever a kids movie can make me laugh, like that shit's really funny. I feel so dumb that I'm not talking more about basketball right now, but you know what, that is what it is, right? We're all just trying to wait for this Knicks pick to get in. But like when that one scene where he's like, he's got a piston cup and he's like, eating what in his cup? Like I laugh so hard at that shit, man. Oh, it's so funny. Like when a kids movie like legit makes you laugh or whatever, oh, that shit's so good. And I will forever love that movie just for that or whatever. When they give the one like women or woman car or whatever, like a tramp stamp or something like that, I'm like, whoa, like what's going on here? Shit's crazy in those movies. I don't know. I really feel like dropping a bag on Jaylen Brown staying with the Celtics. What do you think? I'm not giving nobody no gambling advice, man. But stay tuned. Soon I'll post my video on like sports betting and the state of the world with that. Oh, they got Wendy on here. What's Wendy saying?
But I think Houston is a team that is going to make changes to its roster this offseason. It's just the beginning of the Houston tinkering.
Okay, fair enough. Let's see. Richmond. True. The Cavs have no other real people who can play the 4. Billy, you fucking moron. We don't talk about things in terms of positions like that anymore. ABC, do you think LeBron stays with the Lakers or goes somewhere else? Man, if I knew what LeBron was gonna do, I'd be a much richer man, right? I probably just would. But I'd like to see him somewhere else. I think it'd be best for the Lakers and for him just to kind of go in their separate directions at this point. Give the Lakers an opportunity to start building more so around Luka, right? Not that LeBron's still not a very good basketball player, but and I'd just like to see LeBron like be on another contender or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Enjoy the twilight years of LeBron. Let's throw him on the Spurs or something like that. AVC, please drop the sports betting video. I hate sports betting and it's ruining the game. I mean, I'll talk about it in my video, but yeah, no, it'll drop soon. It'll drop, I think, when I'm on vacation or something. So you guys will have that to look forward to. Basically, I pre-recorded like 4 or 5 videos for that week that I'm out, just so that you guys have some stuff that shouldn't age.
Deputy Commissioner Mark.
All right, let's get this shit on the road. For the Rockets. This is not the Knicks, it's the Rockets.
With the 31st pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Bruce Thornton from The Ohio State University.
Okay, wasn't it Cheese that was bringing up Bruce Thornton? There you go.
On the Ohio State University website, Bruce Thornton, he has all of his accolades, Jay, right? Like he's Ohio State's all-time leading scorer.
Fair enough.
3-time All Big Ten.
You're getting some ball handling, I suppose. Let's pull up Bruce Thornton just so you can kind of see what's going on. This is a senior level player. He's a short king, so you got another short king, right? But he's a thick short king, right? That's something to note about him. He's not killing you with any crazy athleticism or anything, right? So 19, almost 20 points per game, right? Like motherfucker got buckets for them. 5 rebounds because he's thick as shit. 4 assists per game, very, very cool. Here's some of the things, right? The 40% 3-point shooting, like that's been a thing for like a couple years now or whatever, and like the rim percentage was nuts this last year. Like the numbers are gonna look kind of crazy to you when I'm actually watching the game. I don't know if it's kind of like I don't know if it's NBA good enough or whatever. I mean, you guys are seeing the highlights if they're on the screen right now. Kind of just looking at it again. I'm not sure like the lack of verticality in his size is going to be good enough at the NBA level. I'm not sure he's quick enough to be getting around people, but he's strong and he can bully people at the college level. So I guess we'll see. But yeah, you get a shooter. You get a shooter at the very least. So there you go, Mr. Thornton. So will this resume the draft? Maybe. What happens if I reset this? Then what happens? Will it autofill or whatever? Nope, not yet. So let's just throw Mr. Bruce Thornton on the clock or on the board right there. So Grizzlies are up. Can we please get this show on the road? Let's please get this show on the road. Interesting pick by the Rockets. Not sure I love that one entirely. Because what did they trade to go and get him as well? What was it? Blah, 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 blah. Basically, they kind of swapped positions of a couple picks, and they gave up one other second. Not the biggest deal overall. Not the biggest deal. Let's see. What do you guys got? Bruce Brunson. They got Thornton's a beast shot maker. I'm with you, Cheese. Let's just let him live. Bro's built like a big safety. True. Is that Kyle Lowry from Temu? Oh no. Oh no. Y'all are crazy. This is an A. ABC, you're mainly just a basketball watcher, or do you watch any other sports on the side? I watch like American football. I didn't for a while, but now that the Chicago Bears were like, that was the most fun season I've ever had as like a Bears fan. So like I like watching the Bears if they're gonna be solid and when they're not breaking my heart. But otherwise, like I'm a fake Cubs fan. Like I show up when the Cubs are good, right? If the Blackhawks are in the Stanley Cup playoffs, I'll watch that. I mean, I just like watching sports. I just like talking strategy with sports. Like even if the World Cup is on, like I'm not looking for it necessarily, but like I just want to talk to people that know it so I can understand the strategy. They're saying 10:30 again. We can't let the working class win. Oh, y'all are crazy. My voice was dead by yesterday. I don't know if I can keep doing this shit. I have so many meetings tomorrow. It's too much, man. It's too much. The pick is in, Grizzlies. Come on, let's go. You mean the Indiana Bears? Yeah, that whole situation just pisses me off. That shit just pisses me off. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, but I don't think it's going to happen yet either. Until they actually start building that damn stadium, that's all I got. That's all I got. Bruce is good. He's like a tough, buff Trey Jones with a three-point shot, very efficient and low turnovers. Yeah. That was definitely the case of him at the college level. I don't know. I feel like I see a lot of these guys and they don't necessarily make it long in the NBA, but like all the best to him. Like I hope he proves me wrong. Come in and get buckets, please, so that we don't have to watch the Rockets not be able to cross half court in the playoffs again next year. Good Lord. As long as I don't have to watch Reed Shepherd dribble anymore. That shit pissed me off. But no hate on Reed Shepherd. Hope it's improving or whatever. It's not like he's a better dribbler than me probably at this point. You boys' handles are probably gone. And my handles used to be so crisp too. They used to be so crispy, like some good smoked bacon or something like that. Good Lord. Let's see, what do we got here? Fairs, I figured you'd be a bit more into baseball, given your knack for the analytical side of the sport. I played quite a bit of baseball growing up, and I've got a couple cousins that play professionally. Their dad, my uncle, played professionally, and I was recruited a little bit on the baseball side, but I just enjoyed basketball a little bit more. I just like chirping people in baseball. I talked so much shit in baseball, like, 'cause there's so much time to do it, so I loved that. Thornton better than KD? I guess we'll see. Wingspan? You talking about me? I actually measured my wingspan the other day because people were asking me on the Discord. So I'm 6'5", like that's how tall I am, and I just never measured it before, even back in college. Like I'd never gotten it measured or whatever, and so I had my wife do it. 6'5" wingspan as well. I'm a perfect square. I am a perfect square. So yeah, kind of interesting, I suppose. Do you think the Sixers will try to get a pick tonight? I don't know. Do they need more roster spots? I suppose they could. They've already got like a couple second-round level talents on the team, though. That might be a lot. Going to commercial after the first pick is insane. Agreed completely.
Draft second round.
All right, let's get this over with. This pick has been in for 5 minutes in itself.
32,
like,
and they have made
the other
their
pick
selection.
has to be done already.
Let's go back to
right?
the podium and the
other
Deputy
pick has to be
Commissioner,
done
Mark
already.
Tatum.
It's so annoying that they're doing this.
With the 32nd pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Richie Saunders from Brigham Young University.
Okay.
Richie Saunders.
Fair enough. They went with the shooter. They went with Saunders. Let's pull him up really quick. Boom. Grizzlies are taking Saunders, coming off the injury and everything. He's a shooter. That's all you really need to know about him. And I guess he's got a lot of dog energy on defense. Like he'll be really feisty and physical with you on the defensive end. We'll see if he can really do it at an NBA level, but that motherfucker will stroke that thing. So there you go, Memphis. I guess you needed like some other like shooters on the team, so it's not a bad pick. I don't mind that pick at all. Grizzlies overall, just kind of taking a look at everything. Oh, Paige, thank you so very much. What happens when you get too big as a YouTube personality and the government ID gets leaked? Will we get some college highlights? I don't think anybody's made a college like highlight tape of me or anything like that. As always, by the way, thank you guys for the donations and stuff. These go to my wife's ice cream fund to make sure that she doesn't leave me for starting all these businesses. I don't think anybody's got highlight tapes of me. I don't have highlight tapes of me. I think I might have, oh, this is going to be embarrassing as shit, but I'm going to say it anyway. Back when your boy was a freshman in college, and I was one of those people that went to, by the way, this is my draft evaluation at this point. It's just, oh, they got Richie Saunders, solid pick. And Grizzlies, you guys did okay in the draft, I'd say you guys did okay. You got a bunch of other seconds, so that's good. But I was one of those people that, I was dating like a cheerleader for like 3 years through high school, and we were going to go to the same college and stuff like that. And then we went and broke up like 3 days in because that's the stereotypical thing of what happens, right? That's just kind of how it goes sometimes. And then your boy's a single freshman on campus and everything. I'm like, well, guess I gotta boot up the old Tinder and see where this leads me, right? So I'm like, shit, I don't like taking pictures of myself. I hate media days and stuff like that. It's not like I'm like, my wife will tell me, she's like, you just look uncomfortable. Like I don't know, for someone that's on camera talking right now, like I don't get like stage fright by it. I just like, I don't know, when people tell me to smile, I get kind of like, I don't know, it pisses me off for whatever reason, so I just don't want to do it. So I'm like, what do I put on my Tinder profile? Found a couple pictures that I had of me from various places, and then I had a video of me dunking or whatever in a basketball game. And so I'm like, well, that should be good enough. And I think my Tinder profile, like bio, I'm so serious. I'm pretty sure it was, I'm 6'5" and I play basketball. I'm hoping that's at least good enough for a first date. And it often was. So you know what? Everybody's shallow. Everybody's shallow. There you go. My wife didn't know how tall I was when we went on our first date, right? When we went on our first date, like it was a blind date that like someone else had kind of set up in a way. Like kinda. And so I go and pick her up in the car. She gets in. I'm like, hey, nice to meet you. So-and-so. And I've never met you before, but we're gonna have a good time tonight. And we're going out. And she gets out the car. I get out the car the other way. She's like looking at my chest and like looks up to me and she's like, oh shit, they did say you play basketball. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm kind of tall. And she tells me nowadays, yeah, I liked you a lot more after that. Everybody's shallow. Okay, next pick. All right, we're picking up some steam, y'all. Let's do this. Wait, why is this the Timberwolves now?
With the 33rd pick in the
Mayon Renz,
2026
thank you for
NBA
subscribing.
draft, the Brooklyn Nets select Isaiah Evans from Duke University.
Oh, okay, so this is the Timberwolves. I forgot they swapped.
Isaiah
They
Evans.
It just
His
isn't
nickname
official
is
yet.
Showtime
All right,
Slim.
Timberwolves.
He was an all-ACC
There you go.
team selection.
Little
here,
Isaiah
Jay.
Evans action. There we go. We dig that. We dig that. Good pick. Good pick by the Timberwolves. This is great, Minnesota. You really didn't lose anything in just getting off the Julius Randle stuff overall. So that's more than fine. That's more than fine. Yeah, so you really just got rid of Randall. Fine, you still got a guy that could have been a first-round talent, and you might have taken with that pick that you had anyway. So good stuff. Let's see. What have you guys been saying? Stroke what? ABC Dad got highlights? Nope, definitely not. He's not quite the athlete like that. Tinder's a scam, or maybe I'm just ugly. I don't know, man. I ain't been on the apps in a while. I just started asking people out like in psychology classes. That was the best way to do it. ABC, would you consider joining the furry community? I'm sure the people are nice, but I will pass. It's just not my thing. Paige, glad you liked that and everything, but yeah, I'm not sure. Like the name's gonna get out at some point. You guys will find like other podcasts and stuff that I've done. I know I'm on like a couple like basketball websites from like my coaching days and stuff like that. It's just like it's literally just to like keep the business side of things like separate or whatever. Let's see more of the story. You need Bay Bale to dunk to get dates. I don't know what that means. Blah blah blah. Randall trade finally. That's an A+. Yeah, I think it's a good pick. So I just need to grow 7 inches in height. I'm not gonna lie, man. Height goes a long way with this stuff. It really does. Being 6'5", that certainly helps you get some dates. At least in college, it did. I guess not who I wanted, but not horrible. That's very good. Now he gets right into Finch's bench. True. Yep. Now Finch will never play this guy, no matter how good he plays. Okay, the Kings pick is already in. Let's keep it moving, y'all. Come on. Love it. Maybe he would have liked Thomas more, but he'll fit great. Tim Conley needs a new contract. All right, who do we got this is a Cleveland pick now because of the Caravan deal or whatever. So who do we want Cleveland taking here? This feels like a Vassar pick for sure, right? They just want some other size on the team, so maybe we go there, or do they go like Brazil or something like that? Or maybe Onyenso. Onyenso I think would actually be a really good pick for them here. I'd like either of those. Just get another big man in the doors with them. I consider AVC like a gamer tag. It's enough for me. Thank you. Yeah, that's pretty much all you need to look at it as. Where do you think he lands? I don't know. Are we doing it? All right, we're upping the pace a little bit. Thank you, Mr. Tatum. Let's go. This is
with
Cleveland.
The 34th pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Malik Thomas from the University of Arkansas.
Really?
Another Arkansas player on his way to the NBA after Darius Acuff was selected in the first round.
I'm not sure I understand that one completely. Malik Thomas. Okay, fair enough. If I like refresh this, will it just start to autofill for me? Please and thank you. That would be wonderful. Let's go back to here. Okay, it looks like it's starting to autofill now. I don't necessarily get this one. I feel like they got enough people here. Does this mean you're not bringing back Keon and you're trading Schroeder or something? Because that seems kind of interesting. And look, I should probably say this, right? Second round picks, the odds of these guys contributing much right away or at all this season, very, very low, right? Remember, about 5% of these guys are going to get a second contract from the team that drafted them. Just keep that in mind, right? Most of these guys, not going to make it. And that's just kind of how it is. We're rooting for them all, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about this one, especially when they took Proctor last year. This guy's just kind of the same thing as Proctor. So I like Proctor, so I don't get it. I don't give it. Where do you like Brazil to land? This would be a good one right here with the Nuggets. Now you got to wait 10 years till pick 59. Cavs trading for LeBron. You're cooked, Vask. Here is Harden's replacement. Kings are such a joke. What were those other things you were saying? Well, you guys are saying a bunch of weird things in here. Height helps, but if you're ugly, you're ugly. I'm 6'6" and single. Well, you just got to put yourself out there, man. Confidence goes a long way, too. You got to, here's the thing. I don't know how old you guys are, and I'm not going to be that YouTuber that's asking for everybody's age either. That's how y'all ain't canceling me today. Not when I just crossed 24K subs and everything. Y'all not canceling me. So don't be dropping ages in the chat. I will put you on timeout if you do that. So don't take it as a joke. But it's a lot about confidence too. If you're in college or something like that, girls are just excited to be asked on a date more often than not is what I've found, because dudes are shitty and they just treat them really badly all the time. So I'm not saying to give the minimum effort, but it's not that hard to just go up and be talk to a girl or something like that in class, make a joke or something while teacher's saying something or whatever. And as you're walking out of the class, you crack another joke or whatever. Okay. Well, prod, now I got to give you a 5-minute timeout or whatever. Now I got to give you a 5-minute timeout. There you go. Just a little 5-minute timeout for being a dummy. Don't post your age on the internet, goofies. Let's see. But yeah, the bar is in hell. It literally is. And so all you got to do, just take them on a date. Don't be a creepy asshole about it. Buy dinner. Here's always my move. You take them to a smoothie shop or something like that first. You need a primary and a secondary location. It's smoothie shop for 2.5 hours and then a movie. That was always my move, right? Because it's 2.5 hours to just talk, get to know each other. And if it's not going well, then you don't have to go to the movie, right? It's kind of like it's an opt-out almost for both parties. Then to be like, oh, sorry, my friend's called or something, I got a dip or something like that, right? It's good. I never actually did that, but you could in that moment. And then, like, if the date's going good, you can go to the movie and kind of like snuggle up, put your arm around them, you know, kind of thing, and goes onwards. That's all it is. It's all it is. Bro's really giving dating advice in the 18 to the 18 years in the chat. So Malik Thomas is just Max Strus. I wouldn't say that. I definitely wouldn't say that. This is what we have to do to keep like the second round interesting.
Within the next couple of weeks, possibly trying to keep Peyton Watson, their key.
Okay, so nothing happening yet here. Has Shams said anything? Is anybody paying attention to Shams right now? Team option the date. Oh, y'all so funny. I'm 186 years old, 8'11". Oh, jeez. Is there any hope for me? I don't necessarily know. I'm not saying that other age in there. Y'all not getting me today. I'm not that stupid. I wasn't born yesterday. I can promise you that. I can promise you that. But yeah, my fiance and I did a movie and then ice cream. Super simple. Just don't be a creep. It's that simple, y'all. Just don't be a creep. Let's make this a habit. If they're going to keep doing 2 days of the NBA draft going forward, right, and they're going to really drag this shit out, the first day is going to be all about, it's going to be all about, like, actual, like, basketball talk and everything. And we'll evaluate each pick, right? Like this Malik Thomas one, we did our little evaluation on it. Whatever. But then we're just going to talk about other bullshit the whole time and react to it together. Everybody cool with that? Are we all cool with that, right? I think that's probably fair. The Spurs pick is in, by the way, which is actually going to Denver. Let's see. Came for basketball, staying for dating advice, and we're here for another pick. Let's do this shit, Tatum. We're moving a little faster now.
We have a trade to announce. As part of a deal to be finalized later, the Brooklyn Nets are trading to the Minnesota Timberwolves the draft rights to Isaiah Evans, the 33rd pick.
What?
With the 35th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Denver Nuggets select Trevin Brazil from the University of Arkansas.
Good pick. Good pick. There we go, Denver. You're doing shit. Let's go. We love this. Watch these highlights. Jam. Let's see some of these other ones. Jam. I just love how this is one that started as a meme on my channel and it actually became something. I'll go back and read the chat in just a second, but let's talk about Brazil or whatever. Where's my big board? Right here. So finally, a guy that was number 19 on my board this year. This is a player development's dream right here. Bouncy and coordinated, good size, good athlete, showed a little bit of the shooting range. This is a guy that was considered to be a first-round pick when he first got to college. Had a couple injuries for some years now, got himself healthy and back again, and all of a sudden we see this 6'10" guy that's really smooth with, like, if you pass him the ball, he's going to keep that stride going. He can finish, go around, people lay it up. Like, this guy can be a true NBA kind of like forward, if you would, where, like, he can catch and he can shoot, or he can drive and kind of attack. He's got the verticality to be a lob threat. I really like this guy, so I'm hopeful that the Nuggets just got a good one here. Deron Holmes, you might not be needed anymore, my friend. So I love this pick. Very good pick by Denver. Very, very good pick by Denver. Do I have to, like, I don't understand why this isn't updating as fast as it was yesterday. There we go. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. All right, good job, Denver. Good job. Clippers up next. Clippers up next. Who are the Clippers going with? They already have a young big man they're developing. Do we just go with, like, long-term potential? Is this a Bubba Miller pick, potentially? Maybe they go with, like, an Oweh or something. I don't know. Let's see. Let's catch back up on chat or whatever. Came from basketball, blah, 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 blah. Oh, AVC, but what if his arm doesn't reach? Oh, what you mean? Like, it don't reach around? Like, short king like that? That's Akko Taco, man. I don't know how to help you with that one, but maybe into the short king. Maybe he's funny. Is Jaylen Brown cooked? Is there a reason teams don't trade into the draft at all? What do you mean? They definitely do. What's happening to Vassar? His film isn't that great. His film, like, just isn't that great when you watch it. There's just a lot of mistakes that make you go kind of, ugh. So that is what it is. I'd like to think you can fix it, but it is what it is. Farmers markets are solid. That's a good place for dates. Just drop good date ideas, y'all. Let's put that in the chat right now. Drop your date ideas. Was all jokes, though. I'm recently single, enjoying life right now. Hey, good for you, man. Sometimes it's good just to be fun and single. All you need to do is to be able to hold a conversation and make them laugh like twice. It's so sad, but it's kind of true. because motherfuckers just be assholes, man. Especially like more and more men are like becoming like single, and women are like, ABC's not even getting political. This is more so scientific because I read the studies on this stuff. As women become like more and more popular in the job force, we're seeing more of these kind of like, what do they call them? The incel dudes like starting to come up because they're like mad. They're like, why don't girls like me? I'm so mad all the time. Why don't they just want to be with me? I'm such a good guy. If a guy ever says I'm a good guy, he's not. He's a fucking freak. So don't trust those people or whatever. I tell my girl all the time, I'm not a good person. I'm like, I'm just tall and I give good back scratches and I buy you ice cream and that's why you stuck around. And I got warm ass blankets at my place. And you took all my damn sweatshirts. Like that's what our transaction was. But let's see. Did I pay on the first date? I always pay. I'm old-fashioned like that. I don't care if you split it or whatever. You guys got to do what you got to do. I always pay. Great reaction incoming. That's good, Fro. I'm in shambles after that pick. Oh, were you wanting Brazil to go somewhere else? A pity he couldn't get to the Celtics. Mark Tatum going to be announcing picks late all night. Like, the pick is already in. Let's just go. Brazil, a good backup to AG. I think so. He's supposed to be a Laker. AVC meme drafted. So cool. Yep. AVC, do you have an analysis on Serio De La Rey? Yep, I gave it to you guys yesterday. It's in the video and everything, and in the live stream. Let's see. The manosphere is crazy, isn't it? Got to get something new. You haven't both eaten and then got to go get something new. You both haven't eaten and then order a bunch. Yeah.
And when you look at the Clippers, who were
So the Clippers
one of
going
the
right
most
now?
seasoned team.
I can't. No, it doesn't look like it. Based upon what you have talked about up until that point, yep, that's a good idea. I like that. I always enjoyed mini golf on the first date, comedy club on the second date. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Yeah, like you got to be in environments where you can like talk about things and get some stories about them. That's what I think. Vasara's low game IQ, kind of. AVC, what do you think happens with Jaylen Brown? I'm not buying he's traded until he's traded. Because who are you gonna get that's better than Jaylen Brown out there? I don't know. Paige is saying, AVC, how do I meet the love of my life? That's a good question, I suppose. You just gotta put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to ask people on dates, too. Girls should do that more. I try to tell my friends to do that all the time. I got some single lady friends out there that are great.
With the 36th pick in the
Let's go,
2026 NBA
What we
draft,
doing?
the LA Clippers select Baba Miller
There
from
it is.
Palma
We're
de
right.
Mallorca, Spain.
There
and the
we go.
University of
I like that pick a
Cincinnati.
lot. I like that pick a lot. Like, I don't think there was anyone here that was gonna be like all that crazy for them, and this is a really nice developmental piece considering the other like young guys that are on the team already. You think about like Yannick, right? They got Wagler as well. Like, this is a good start to like we kind of assume they're in like a pseudo rebuild right now, so I like this piece a lot. Like, maybe it turns into nothing, but maybe it turns into something, right? Like, that's a perfect thing to do with like a 36 pick. And you guys see I got him 21 on my board, and I just wrote, remember what a big board is, right? This is a guy I'd love the chance to develop. We already kind of broke down his game a little bit earlier when we were looking at some of his numbers. Like, the game he played in college is pretty dumb, in all honesty. It just didn't make a lot of sense. It was too much post up, not that efficient. But man, this guy is so big and so athletic and so coordinated that it's like, okay, yeah, I got to try to do something with this, right? Like, the passing vision's there, like a little bit of rebounding's there. It's just like there's no shooting or anything to go along with him. So if you can turn him just into an interesting off-ball player and tell him to be an energy guy, this could be a good one. Let's see. Let's go back and read you guys' stuff. Aquarium is the meta. Aquarium's a solid one. I don't mind that. Join AVC Discord page in my book. What are we doing here? What are we doing with that one really quick? I gotta watch you. I gotta watch that one. Who do you think the Spurs should take? My personal favorite's the Zoo. That's another solid pick. Damn. Another one of my favorites. Discord. Y'all scare me sometimes. Which is your user? I don't like this. Let's don't be no fucking weirdos in my Discord, all right? I'm down to kick people right away. But anyway, my Discord is a secret. Doc, you got a secret Discord? Is it just you in there just like posting stuff about the Magic all day? That's kind of what I'm thinking. All right, OKC is up. How does OKC even use another draft pick at this point? Can we get another fake Chet Holmgren on the team? We already got Mara on the team. Can we add another one in Visar? And that way, like, here's my plot, right? Chet can't get cooked by Wemby in the playoffs if they just keep throwing fake Chet Holmgrens at him. Like they're just gonna put they're gonna put Chet out there with Mara and Visar, and Wemby will be like, "Sacre bleu, which one is the real Chet?" And he won't know, and it'll freak him out, and he'll just like collapse or whatever because there'll just be too much hate in his heart, and he'll just kind of like collapse under all the rage or whatever. That's their strategy. That's their strategy. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So let's do Visar, and we're gonna hit him with like some sorcery like that. Let's see. Thunder trade picks, maybe. Do we have anything? Shams? No, we don't, as of this moment in time. AVC Discord, the new hinge? I hope not. Also, I know what my viewer stats are. I know we're only 0.1% women. So, we're more so of a grinder, I suppose, if anything. So take that as you will. Shout out Pride Month, by the way. It is Pride Month. And the Pride Parade's supposed to be this weekend. It's close to my apartment or whatever. That's always a cool event or whatever. So let's see. If they pick on Yen, so bro, I can't believe I thought I had the Magic winning it this season. Oh damn, I did not believe in the Magic page. I just didn't. Confuse the Frenchman by throwing tall white guys at him. The fake Chet method. Yeah, just all the imposter Chets they can. The shadow clone Jitsu or Jutsu Chet. Chet Jutsu. Zach Edey is the one and only Wemby stopper. Doubt it. I don't think there is one. Bulls getting Visara on Yenso. Nichols. More like Grinder. See, I said it. Hate gonna make them stronger like Vader. Oh no. If the Blazers traded in the draft, who would you like for them? Anybody that can fucking shoot a basketball, right? Like that's what we're looking for. Can we get a move on? Let's get a move on and move through these goddamn picks. It's almost 8 o'clock already, for Christ's sakes. I just want to get going. So who's our best available now? According to AVC, it's Kale. Could we see Kale going here to OKC? Oh, here he comes. Here comes Tatum.
With the 37th pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Ryan Conwell from the University of Louisville.
Yeah, that sounds like a Thunder pick.
Conwell has a really interesting college journey, and he is not afraid to shoot threes, Jay.
Yeah, like the shooting is there. Like we'll see, right? We'll see. Is this a guy that actually sticks around? Are they going to trade it, or like how many guys are we emptying off the roster for this one? So let's throw Conwell on there. Like OKC just hates getting like lengthy wings, don't they? They just can't take one. They just have to keep doing it, don't they? They're like, no, these are our kind of players. Like we know what we're doing. So like good for you, OKC. I really don't give a shit. I don't necessarily know. He's not a guy that I really have on my board or whatever, but OKC always proves me wrong, and I'm sure he'll score 16 points a game in a playoff game this year. That's my analysis of him. The motherfucker likes to shoot. Well, while we're here, and it's because it's a basketball channel, let's pull up the numbers just so you guys can kind of take a look at him. So you got a little guard. I wouldn't even call him like a primary ball handler by any means, but a lot of his stuff is going to happen at the perimeter. A lot of it, right? Catch and shoot type stuff. And it's a solid number, solid success rate. When he's off the dribble, this is why I'm saying he's not a primary ball handler. He is secondary type of ball handler. Rim attack, pretty decent. Backdoor cuts, not happening too much, right? Attacking and kicking, sure. Like, it's all pretty damn efficient. The transition numbers you actually wish were a little bit better, but it is what it is. And then just taking a look at some of the numbers for him on this season, 18 points a game, just such high scoring this season, about 5 rebounds, which is pretty crazy for somebody his size. Taking a look at some of the percentages, 34% from 3, 83% from the free throw line. At the rim, only 59%. How the hell do I say your name? Amb 215. I see Sixers fans saying we should have taken Carr over Phylan. Thoughts? No, I think Phylan was a great pick. I'm sure you guys didn't think you were going to get Phylan at all, but yeah, no, like he was the best player available, so you do that. I'm seeing Shams in the chat. But no, thank you for the donation, by the way. That's going straight to the wife's ice cream fund, as per usual, and she won't leave me, hopefully then, so I appreciate you guys greatly. But OKC is trading 37 to the Miami Heat for 41 in cash. Man, cash consideration getting passed around like a dirty Ho. Oh man, this is a sex positive stream, I promise you. But anyway, that makes sense. That makes sense. A shooter for Miami at the very least, right? Not a player that I'm super interested in, but fair enough. Okay, so yeah, we all see the Heat trade or whatever. Shams bomb. Cool. Shams. Thank you guys. 17.4 attempts per 100 on threes is really good. I mean, like, yeah, like, but anyone can do. I can run up and just take 100 per like 100 possessions if I want to. Bro on Yap Attack, not seeing the Shams heads up. I'm watching. I'm talking like people donated money, and so I'm gonna answer their damn question. If you pay, you get ahead in life. That's how the world works, and that's how it's gonna work on this channel as well. Don't you guys fucking forget it. I can't wait until I get sponsored by something crazy, and I'm up here saying like, I don't even know, but I'm going to say it. Oh, man. Let's see. I love Cash. What a player, man. Dude, that motherfucker Cash, he's different. For anyone that doubts the wife's ice cream fund, it's real. My fiance has asked for ice cream multiple times this week. You guys want? Give me a second real quick. I'll show you like what we're working with. The Bulls pick is in, but I think I got a second. Give me 1 second. Don't y'all do anything weird. Don't y'all do anything. Y'all think I'm bullshitting. Like, we keep it loaded in here. I got the ice cream for her loaded up, chocolate chip cookie dough. I keep 2 in the freezer at all times. If one goes, another will take its place. I promise. I promise. Okay, I gotta go back. Don't be saying nothing crazy in the chat while I'm gone. Give me a sec. I'm back. I'm back. Y'all better not be clowning me or nothing stupid neither, all right? Let's see. Oh, yeah, my Bulls are up now. I guess we go Visar, maybe? Or Onyenso. I'd like Onyenso. That would be cool. What else do you guys say? DraftKings promo incoming. Oh, I'll say anything DraftKings wants me to say. I can't wait for Cleveland to get rid of the Bonnie Blue of the NBA. Who are we talking about? I mean Schroeder. Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez. I get it. Doing weird things, and right now, nope, not saying that. AVC's Nana to the Bulls. Missed so much of this already, but somehow my Knicks keep getting even more seconds, right?
Deputy Commissioner
Here we go. My Chicago Bulls. Give me Onyenso.
We have another trade to announce.
Oh.
As part of a deal to be finalized later, the New York Knicks are trading to the Houston Rockets the draft rights to Bruce Thornton, the 31st pick.
Gasp. Okay.
With the 38th pick in the 2026 NBA draft,
come on, Bulls.
The Chicago Bulls select Braden Smith from
hey,
Purdue University.
I'm kind of cool with that, actually.
Thank you.
I fuck with this pick, actually. I'm cool with this. I'm cool with Braden Smith as a pick right here. Let's go. Give me Braden Smith on my Chicago Bulls. I'm cool with this. Wait, no, don't say trade, apparently. No, shut the fuck up. Oh, y'all had me scared. I'm cool with this. But apparently the trade tweet was a spoiler. What y'all talking about? I'm cool with this pick, in all honesty. I would have preferred Kale, maybe, but trade to the Pacers. AVC, you got Cam Jones. No. Say it isn't so. No! Damn it. What happened? Chicago was trading Braden Smith to the Pacers for Cam Jones, future swaps, and, more cash considerations. That bastard. Oh, man. Cam Jones. Oh, fuck. Okay, so let's talk about Braden Smith really quick first. I was excited about the Braden Smith pick. I kind of liked that one. So basically my take on Braden Smith was like more guys like this should get picked. Like these guys that are just very competent, like college, like worn, like primary ball handlers, a lot of times get passed up on, but they're not going to make a ton of mistakes out there. They're going to play hard. You leave them open, they're going to hit the shot, be where they need to be. I think that's a nice pickup for Indiana, honestly, especially with Halliburton and his rehab maybe not going the greatest. So I don't necessarily hate that. Yeah. So the Bulls traded him. We got Cam Jones. Not exactly a big Cam Jones fan, and I actually know that the Pacers, there's a certain reason they didn't necessarily want him on the team, so we'll leave it at that. We got some other future pick swaps. The Bulls continue to build up their second round pick supply, I suppose. Fine, fair enough, whatever. We didn't need another draft pick or whatever. And then we get our favorite thing, cash considerations. Very, very good. Very, very good. Okay, what were you guys saying? A lot of Sham stuff. Didn't see this one coming. Trade was Bruce Thornton. Short King traded. Pacers trading for Braden. AVC, Shams, no. Font, say anything. Inception moment. Pages, AVC's wife on fake account donating money. Nope. Nope, that ain't it. I can promise you that. My wife's actually at volleyball right now. We're supposed to be playing in a I'm missing my team's volleyball game right now to be here with you guys. That's how much I care about running this little business right here on YouTube. Because I really want to go play some volleyball. That sounds like fun. The cash considerations guy really gets around. He does. Let's see. AVC, if I ever have a really tall son, I'm going to name him Cash Considerations. That's awesome. $10 to make Riley a mod. I don't know who you're referring to as Riley. Get it. You think Darren Watkins gets drafted? Not necessarily sure. Surely Cam Jones would never get arrested for reckless driving. Surely not. No, surely not. Never. He would never. Yeah, I don't know. Not as excited about that. But like, it's not like, again, I didn't necessarily want that pick, so fair enough. I'm not tripping about it whatsoever. It's probably just best that we got future assets, like we said, and then Cam Jones, I'm kind of just like whatever on. So fair enough, Chicago. Solid draft overall. I can't complain. The Dalen Swain thing was a little bit weird to me, but you know, it's whatever. I can understand the talent or whatever, and yeah. Otherwise, I'm happy. We got Caleb, and that's what I mostly care about. So good job, Chicago. Good job. So far, I think the GM's doing pretty good. I think he's doing pretty good. I don't want to just open up the loot box now just to have something. I'd rather just have the future picks. Okay, let's see. Braden Smith learning from TJ McConnell. Big brain, true. Best player of the Warriors take at the end of the second. Size, please. So how does Kale play this to get his eligibility back? No kidding. Jack Kale to the Celtics. Oh, the Knicks are finally up. Are they going to do something? Finally, perhaps. Oh, wifey's home. I can hear her. Let's see. Hey, wifey's home, y'all. Y'all know what that means. Let's get that. Let's get those ice cream thumbs up. All right. This is the Knicks.
With the 39th pick in the 2026 NBA draft,
finally
the Houston
pick.
Rockets select Jack Kyle from Berlin and Germany's Alba Berlin club.
Okay,
Jack
there he
Kyle
goes.
decided to declare for the draft after originally committing.
Wow. Okay, so kind of an interesting one there. So they take the boy Jack, and you guys know I got him on the big board here at 25. It is like this guy's got true like creation ability, man. Like he's playing pro basketball already on a very good team. They won like that German championship or whatever just the other day. He's got really good size. He like is a primary ball handler. Like he's got some of that passing vision. He's pretty quick, and I think he's got some good size to him. The shooting is a bit of a question right now, but I think the prospect is interesting. I'm a little bit confused why the Knicks have him unless he's getting moved again. Do we have another Shams thing or something? Because they have plenty of guards on the team. So nothing yet at least. But between obviously Brunson, right? And then you got Deuce, who I don't see why you'd get rid of him. I assume you try to bring Alvarado back. I like Kolek a lot. I don't think you need Kale, or Kyle, I guess it's technically pronounced. You guys know I suck with names, but yeah, maybe they do draft and stash him. That could be. They could draft and stash him. He'd be an interesting one, but I like the pick. What else are you guys talking about? Visar on Yenso to the Nets, perhaps. How do you forget about Riley, Discord Hall of Famer? Oh, that motherfucker. Yeah. No, I'm not making him a mod. I don't need any more mods right now. My mods are good. I think the Spurs end up trading any of their seconds. Perhaps. They probably don't need any more. Let's see. How about naming your firstborn as donation challenge goal? Surely wifey won't mind it with all the ice cream. Perhaps. For if you tell her that she's getting a dog, she'll probably agree to it. I don't know if she can hear me right now or not. Knicks only pick the international dudes. Draft and stash again, maybe. Celtics going to get Sanak Jr. and Visar. Sick. Maybe. I could see them going with like Bradley here or something like that, or Gillespie, just add another ball handler to the group because they could probably use a reserve option there. So I could see something like that taking place. Maybe. Is there anybody else that we're thinking here? Like, I would love Isaiah Nelson on the Celtics. Uzan, maybe another option for them here. I think they go ball handler. I don't know about you guys. Draft rights to their 18th player is wild. Yeah, I know, right? The Knicks just have like so many people right now. So many damn people, it feels like. I need to get like the neck massager in here, man. I'm sore up in this bitch. All right, how many people we got in here right now? About 230, 240. I'm surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised with like how many people are here. This is nice. Hopefully you guys are having a good time. Oh, we're moving
With
quicker.
the 40th
Let's
pick
go.
in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Boston Celtics select Dylan Mitchell from St. John's University.
Interesting. How far down do I gotta
Mitchell, he
scroll to get
played
to
4
Mitchell?
seasons of college basketball here. How has the game really slowed down for him, Bobby, ahead of the draft process? You spoke to him.
Oh, I did. And, you know, the one thing that his defensively, his versatility is.
Yeah, this isn't an uncommon pick by the Celtics. Like, there's been a couple times where they found these guys right in like the late first round, early second round, these kind of like athletic wings or whatever, and they've developed them into something. The Celtics obviously have one of the better like player development programs out there. Yep, the Jordan Walsh 2.0. Yep, I can understand that. So maybe they just think, look, we're pretty good at building these players. Let's just kind of keep doing it because they are really valuable. So maybe they're just trying to keep on churning out these kind of like 3-and-D role players or something like that. I could see that. OKC up again next. Do we think another trade is coming? Perhaps. Yeah, no, not a bad pick at all for them. Again, it's a proven thing that they know how to do, so I fuck with it. And again, cheap person to put on the roster. Let's see. Vassar to OKC and Yenso to San Antonio. Vassar, please fall to my Raptors. Thank God this is moving faster than yesterday. Yeah, let's hope it keeps up. And again, we're probably waiting for a trade here from OKC would be my guess, just because they just don't have the roster space for these guys. But who trades up? Who knows? Like, who is worth trading up to get? Does somebody move up to get in on Yenso or a Vassar? Maybe. Like, do we really think the Spurs are going to use both of their picks as well? I don't necessarily know. Does a team like Golden State move up or something with OKC to maybe go get someone? I don't know. Chicago replenishing their point guard depth? No, we're not the point guard team anymore. That's the old us. We're all about the lengthy forwards now. That's all we're about now. We're addiction swapping. We're just moving from one to the next. Thank God. They're only 8 point guards deep right now. Was Wifey a hooper too? No, Wifey's not an athlete. She's a scholar, architect and everything. Like this, like Wednesday's kind of like our casual, like just friend, like volleyball league or whatever. So, I don't want to say she's a bad athlete, but she is. She's more so like the I'm gonna go do yoga type of person, right? And like she's more so artistic and things like that. She's a lot smarter than me, so that's it. I'm a little bit more of the athlete of the family, I would say that. I would not mind my Wizards moving up for one of the bigs. I did date a basketball player at one point, funny enough. I remember on one of our first dates, like her parents had like a hoop at the crib or whatever. I'll tell this story afterwards. The Thunder about to pick, or maybe someone else. Is this a trade yet?
With the 41st pick in the 2026
Not
NBA
yet.
Draft, the Miami Heat select Otega Oweh
This is
from
the
the
Thunder.
University of Kentucky.
Otega Oweh, I mean, his highest
there's
scoring game of his
Otega.
college career came in the
There's
round of
Otega.
64 at this year's NCAA tournament.
So like he's a scorer, right? He's the type of guy where big, strong. I can get to the hoop. I'm gonna take some annoying mid-range shots every once in a while. Like good defender, plays with a ton of energy. Interesting prospect. At least it's a little bit of a size thing or whatever. But I don't know. Does OKC actually keep this guy, or is he moving somewhere else? I'll be curious to see. Nothing yet. A wing to OKC? No way. I think the 6'6" is a little bit generous for him. I think he's a little bit smaller than that, but that's just me. So OKC still being OKC, but Dort 2.0, maybe. Shams, okay, is it happening? Yeah, there's no way, right? There's no way they're keeping him. Justin, whoa, okay, the Detroit Pistons are trading Isaiah Stewart to the Grizzlies For 3 future second-round picks, the Pistons clear Stewart's salary and pick up assets, while the Grizzlies acquire a 25-year-old rugged. Really? This has got to be the first of, like, something else. I'll get back to my story in a second, but, like, whoa, 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 whoa. Why? Okay, we got to open up Armchair GM really quick. What's going on here? Are they about to get Trey Murphy? Are they about to get Trey Murphy? That's kind of what I'm thinking, like, right away. That's what I'm thinking right away when I see this. So let's do this. Let's start a Detroit Pistons thing on Armchair GM. And so, like, Tobias Harris, like, Kevin Herter, all that. Like, Herter, let's renounce his rights. I'm not sure we're bringing him back. Duran, he's going to get a fat-ass contract, right? Dennis Jenkins, we exercise his option. Tolu Smith, let's just decline that option really quick. Bobby Clintman, going to renounce that one. Okay. Now we're here, right? Now we're here. And the Pistons already added somebody via draft picks. Let's just kind of start to figure this out. This is, what the fuck is his name? Why can't I, like, think of it now? Where is he? 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 Corey. So that's going to be a Corey right there. So let's make this trade. So this is where they were currently. They weren't even quite a tax team yet, and that's with the Tobias Harris stuff, but the Duran thing will kill them. Like, Duran will be like the last contract they sign because his cap is like a big thing. So let's see. I need to find the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies get another big, so that's nice at least. Like, Isaiah Stewart will just help them not be one of the worst teams in the NBA. So you do this. They send them like couple of second round picks. I don't really care. It doesn't matter. Let's just like make the trade happen. Cool. So Isaiah Stewart's gone. Again, you'll sign Duran last. Who knows if they bring Tobias Harris back, but currently that leaves them in an interesting enough place to where I don't know. I feel like they could go for, this could be Hero as well. It could be a Hero or a Trey Murphy. Like, this feels like it's another trade is like on the way kind of thing. Because like maybe someone just didn't want to take on the salary of him, so they're kind of doing it in like 2 different, or they're doing this trade first, getting a couple other picks to help make the actual trade that they want to make happen. That's when it kind of sounds like. And I wonder if like Jenkins is getting moved in this or something, and that's part of the reason they wanted a Corey. I don't know. I don't necessarily know. Maybe. But this is interesting. Grizzlies, you didn't have to pay much, and you got an actual quality NBA basketball player, so that's good. You need another big on the team, especially with Zach Edey being so injury prone. You don't want to be one of the 3 worst teams. So I don't know. Is this Hero? Is it Trey Murphy? I could see either of those. They really haven't traded Oweh yet, huh? Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. I don't know. I don't exactly know. The Spurs are on the clock next. Are we trading this one? Let's see.
It was so much fun to watch them in the NBA Finals, and it felt like it.
No, they're just talking right now. Let's see. But okay, that's an interesting move we actually got. That's interesting. The Pistons will miss him though, man. He was a quality player for them. And like, bigs don't necessarily grow on trees. They still got B-Ball Paul. Obviously, he showed out for them in a lot of moments. And between him and Duran, you're probably fine with your big man rotation. But like, Beef Stew is a big part of their team, man. He was an enforcer for them. So I don't know. It's something. I'm also imagining Beef Stew and Boozer standing next to each other. That is a bulky front court at times. Very interesting. What are you guys saying? Trade doesn't make sense. Pels would want Stew. I mean, maybe they don't though. I mean, they've got other bigs on the team. You know, they still have Missy and they have Queen and like Zion and all that. Maybe they don't care. Right? Maybe they'd just rather it go somewhere else. All right, Tatum's coming back up.
Let's do it.
Are the Spurs really going to use this pick here, or are we trading this? I'm going to keep refreshing. Nothing yet.
With the 42nd pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Jacoby Gillespie from the University of Tennessee.
Jacoby is a defense.
Another ball handler, right? This feels like it could be someone else's pick. This feels like it could be someone else's pick right here. Ball handler, like one of those kind of, they're showing on the screen right now. Microwave scorer is the exact way to describe this guy, right? Let's pull Gillespie up really quick just so you can see some of his stats. Little guard, right? Definitely one of the little guards. 18 points per game, only 33% from three. Like, he'll get hot from three at moments, but it doesn't tend to last very long. Then, like, you look at the rim percentages, it's pretty rough, but that's kind of what he wants to do, is just attack the rim all the time. So I don't know, small guard, not a ton of moves to actually like get around people, and not like elite quickness. It's not a guy that I get super thrilled about personally, but it's a second round, right? I mean, that's kind of what you kind of expect in a lot of senses. No, nothing getting traded here, huh? They got Shams on right
Just
now.
tell me that the Detroit Pistons are sending Isaiah Stewart to the Memphis Grizzlies for 3 future second-round picks. So the Pistons now are clearing Stewart's salary off the book. He's being absorbed by the Grizzlies. They're getting some future assets as well.
Yep.
But this is clearly a move, a precursor for the Pistons now for something else. They have been searching for scoring help. They were set to pursue Austin Reeves as a free agent. Today, he reached agreement on a max contract with the Lakers, but Kobe White, Tyler Hero, is there another name like a Norman Powell that the Pistons could now pursue? But the Memphis Grizzlies now get a 25-year-old rugged big man. We know they just picked Cam Boozer, Zach Edey, and now Isaiah Stewart.
Fascinating. Sure. Yeah, Norm Powell, another interesting one for them to go get as well, because how much do they got right now? They got $44 million in cap space right now. Wow. With holds, it's negative $14 million. So what you would do is perhaps you just like decline Tobias Harris and sign him to a new deal first. So what are you thinking you give Tobias Harris? Something like I don't know. I'm thinking like 13, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, something like that. You signed Tobias Harris there. Now all of a sudden you got 31 million in cap. I think you could get something there. Oh, I'm seeing an RJ Barrett. I would love RJ Barrett on this team as well. I think Hero would be cool as well. Like I said, I want Trey Murphy. But like, they got some picks to throw at him. Just throw a couple firsts at him. You got enough young guys already. So I could see something like this. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Yeah, because you could use LeVert in the trade as well. Yeah, there's some options here. Plus Holland. There's some moves to be made here. You have to assume like Sasser's included with it, or Jenkins or something. Yeah, I could see something like that. Potential Zach LaVine. I mean, Zach LaVine's honestly not a bad option either. Like, he'll do what you guys need him to do or whatever. He'll get you buckets. So there's no questions about that. Let's see. Who's up now? The Nets. Nothing else has happened here. No Spurs trading picks or whatever. He was just on live television. He can't be tweeting anything else right now. Let's see. Maybe pulled a Fred Van Vliet. That I think is hard to do. Could be the Heat sign and trade. Anyone good for the Kings at 45? For what you're looking for? I guess you could go get, you haven't gotten a big yet. Akpara could be cool. Nelson, Onyenso, guys like that. Oh, we got another pick in.
And their pick is in.
Let's do it, Brooklyn. Who's Brooklyn taking so far? Jefferson and Mikael Brown Jr. Just add to all. They have so many young guys.
With the 43rd pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Brooklyn Nets select Tyler Bilodeau from UCLA.
Okay.
Tyler Bilodeau, I mean, he comes from a sports family. His mom played in the WNBA. His dad was a first-round pick in the NHL, and he can really shoot the basketball,
it's just a
He really
big.
can. Front court play.
Like he's really easy to understand. It's just stretch big, right? Pick and pop. That's pretty much his entire game. So I guess it's something different. It's something different for them. They don't really have necessarily a guy like that, so you take it. But he can stroke it. So let's pull up Tyler Bilodeau here. Let's just, all you need to see is do this right here. Look at this shit. 46% on 8.9 attempts per 100 possessions. That's pretty damn insane. Like, he can stroke it. He's not doing much else, but he can stroke it. So there you go. That's your Tyler Bilodeau breakdown or whatever. Good pick for Brooklyn overall. I don't mind that one. A little bit of an older player too. So we dig that one. Bro chucking it and that shit going in. Yep, that shit goes in, man. That's basically it. That is basically it. Let's see, we got 240 people in here still. Welcome, everybody. How's everybody's nights going? What are y'all doing? I feel like we got we got away from the he can stroke it AVC 2026. Chill. We don't need to be spreading things like that now. But I feel like we was talking about so many other things, and then we actually got into basketball. We just can't help ourselves. Henry Visar must have been smoking or something in that team interview. No, guys, I told you, like we kind of knew he was gonna fall a little bit more in this. It's just the film is rough. Like somebody will take him soon. Like somebody will. I don't know who exactly it's gonna be, but somebody will. Like if he's available for Denver again, like that'd be a great like little draft for them potentially. But like I'm taking Onyenso before Visar. I'm thinking I'd probably like. It depends, right? I kind of go back and forth depending on the team. Like if you want to go for the more offensive upside here, I might go Visar for things. But I think for a lot of these teams, they're going to be going on Yenso before him. Like even though I'm a little bit again narcissistic and I think I can make it work here, but that's just me. Just finished an exam. Oh, very good, very good. Conwell, the next Mario Chalmers. Fascinating. Maybe not. I don't really know. Let's see, Onyenso to the Lakers, please. I would like that. Visar is the definition of a college big, yeah, in a lot of ways. I think Visar and the Lakers would make a lot of sense, in all honesty. Like, because, like, he can be a lob threat and stuff, and, like, pick and pop and pick and roll is kind of what you can count on him for. I don't think the rebounding is going to be all that great at the NBA level, and I think the defense is the really scary thing, that it's just, like, it's kind of rough. For someone his size, it's like, okay, you really couldn't figure out the college game that much. I don't know why, but... I don't know. I think he'd be fine with the Lakers. I think he'd be fine with the Lakers with all those playmakers that they got. Anything else from Shams yet? Are we going to see more to this Pistons move, or do we have to wait for later? I'll be curious to see. If that's the case, get him to a team with LeBron. Visar equals Pokashevsky. No, completely different. Completely different. AVC, thoughts on the Rockets rebuild? Like... I have no sense of style, y'all. Like, I just don't. Like, I don't got that in me, so I probably am not the one that should be evaluating it. But because you asked, I will give my opinion. I think it's shitty. Like, I just do. It looks like a hazard sign on the road, and I don't get it. I don't get it. Why is it so hard just to make it look like a rocket or something like that? I don't know. That's just me. LeBron yelling at Chalmers was fucking hilarious. Are the Grizzlies going to be able to find a home for Ja? We were talking about that on the Anthony Sane show today. Again, you guys got to go watch Anthony Sane or whatever when I'm on his podcast. Everyone go look up the Anthony Sane show on YouTube right now. Show him some love or something. He does Grizzlies content if you guys are curious about it. But I'm going to be on his show. It might even be tomorrow that it drops. So you guys can kind of go see my thoughts on Ja. I won't talk about it here so that you guys can go get all my in-depth thoughts from him or whatever. So I guess we'll see. Will you make a video about the best undrafted free agents? Probably not. Probably not. I just probably don't have time because I got to do a recording right after this and get that up for you guys tomorrow. So we'll see.
But Bobby, you made an interesting point here, number 44 rather. You made an interesting point.
Oh, they're not picking yet. For Christ's sakes, the pick is in. Let's just go. We really don't need to hear the analysis all that much. We just don't at this point. Like, let's just keep it moving. Are the Spurs really keeping this pick? Anyone you might be sneaky on your big board given what has happened so far? Like, again, if a guy like Nelson doesn't go, I like him a lot. Akpara could be a very solid big. Uzan could be solid. Again, where is he? Keyshawn Hall, you guys know. Is he the best available still on my board, or is it Visar at this point? I don't remember the order of this shit. It's Keyshawn Hall. So you guys know that's my thoughts on him. Just anybody that's that much of a bucket, it's like I'm down to give him a shot. The defense is a little bit questionable, but he gets buckets everywhere he goes. So that's a guy I'd look for. Do we have this pick coming up, please? Let's go. Let's get this shit going. I do think Malik Brown.
We have another trade to announce. As part of a deal to be finalized later, the Chicago Bulls are trading to the Indiana Pacers the draft rights to Braden Smith, the 38th pick.
My heart broken.
With the 44th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Malik Brown from Duke University.
The timing of that is hilarious. Oh my God, that's so funny. Oh my God, my bad. I was wrong. Live and
Malik started his career
really
at Syracuse.
fair
transferred to
enough.
Duke,
I don't think he got like an NBA skill level to things, man. Like defense is what he do. Defense is what he do, but I don't know about that. Well, my bad. My bad. Yeah, he gets more defense in San Antonio, a little bit more of a vet thing, but they really have the roster space for all these motherfuckers. Like, what's going on here? Maybe this is this feels like a good two-way contract right here. That's what this feels like. But yeah, no. Wow, what timing? What timing on that one? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do with that one. Should the Wizards do a rebrand? The Wizards do got some of the shittiest jerseys out there, don't they? Like, it's just like, why even call them? What is the story behind them being called the Wizards? Like, I know they used to be called the Bullets, and then people were like, that's probably not a good name for things. And so they went and rebranded or whatever, but like, why the Wizards? I don't know. I just don't necessarily understand. I don't necessarily understand. That's a good clip, isn't it? Jared Vanderbilt player comp. We're talking for Malik Brown. I just don't even know if he'll be the rebounder or whatever. Like, he just seems like a switch defender, and that's kind of it. But even then, he's not the most athletic or whatever. So I don't know. I don't necessarily know. Okay, so we're at pick 45 now. We're almost halfway through this shit, and it's almost 8:30. Like, let's pick up the pace a little bit. The pick is in. Let's just go. If the pick is in, let's just make it happen. Why do we wait this long for it? The Bullets were better. I mean, maybe a more fun name, but yeah, I don't know. How good do you think the Wizards can be? Maybe they can be like a play-in playoff team. It's hard to go from like the bottom of where they were at to where they are now. Like, I don't necessarily buy it. DeBonce's a really good player. I don't know how much I trust like the coaching staff over there and everything. It's still the Wizards, man. Like, it's still the Wizards. Just because they got a couple names we recognize now doesn't necessarily mean they good.
This front office,
right,
they have made
Kings.
another selection, so let's go back to the podium.
There we go.
See. Who we doing, Kings? Who we doing? I don't think this is the SAR either.
We have another trade to announce. As part of a deal to be finalized later, the Houston Rockets are trading to the New York Knicks the draft rights to Jack Kyle, the 39th pick. With the 45th pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Emmanuel Sharp from the University of Houston.
Man.
Emmanuel Sharp, the All Big 12 selection. He played.
The Kings, man, they're going with slow. They're going with slow in this draft, it feels like. They are not drafting athletes necessarily this year between Acuff, Caravan, and Sharp. In my opinion, right, because he's a shooter, right? That's what Sharp's out there to do, is shoot the basketball, right? I'm not sure he's, like, big nor athletic enough to like guard anybody nor get his shot up efficiently enough at the NBA level. That's just me. But I wish him nothing but all the success in the world. A reminder, it's pick 45. 5% of these second round picks are going to get a second contract from the team that drafted them, right? So most of these guys don't end up making it, and that's just a perspective to keep, right? But all right, let's do this. The Kings are taking straight personality hires. Yeah, it might sure seem like that. Like, I obviously like the Acuff pick for them. I really disliked the Caravan one, and then the Sharp one is kind of like, yeah, Kings just out here having fun. I meant, like, should the Wizards keep the 51 pick or trade it? I mean, I don't know. Do you really need more young guys on the Wizards at this point? That's kind of my thought. ABC, this is my list of guys I like left on my from my Wolves at 59. Who else do you think? Vassar. Why do you need more bigs? You have so many bigs on the team already. Bradley, Martinelli, and Uzan. Bradley's interesting. I'm trying to think who else you might like. Uzan sure is fine. If you want like more wings, I'm looking for ball handlers for you, is kind of what I'm looking for. Just people that can like create a little bit. Like Boswell could be an option for you as well. So I don't know, maybe somebody like that, oh, Doc, this is your pick. You can finally get out of here once this is done. You can go to sleep. We can get the one Orlando Magic pick out of the way and move on. If the Knicks keep the pick on Yensa, would be a great choice. King's still trying to make the playoffs. Oh my god. Yeah, no, King's not going for like upside at all at this point. They're just like, fuck it, like we're just going with solid role players with our contending roster type shit, man. I don't know. Is there anyone the Nuggets can draft who can contribute this season? More often than not, no, in this spot. But if I'm the Nuggets coming up here, Onyenso, solid option here, and Isaiah Nelson and Akpara, all solid options. Oh, are we moving a little bit quicker? Let's go. Let's get this shit on the road.
With the 46th pick
Anybody
in the
that can shoot a
2026
basketball,
NBA draft,
please, Orlando.
The Orlando Magic select Felix Opara from Lagos, Nigeria, and the University of Tennessee.
I mean, I like the player.
Felix
I like the
Opara
player. So he is on our board. We do have him on the board. Akpara, size and agility is what he has. He's worth a second-round pick, is what I said. Like, this is one that I'm just comfortable taking. He's gonna defend the rim. He's athletic. He is a lob threat. Like, that's what this guy does, right? Typical, just run, jump, and dunk, block shots type of big. Nothing more, nothing less than that. Is this really what the Magic need? No, but it's always good to take some size, like, in the second round. Like, you're not really taking a second-round pick to be a contributing part of the rotation anyway. So I think it's fine, right? When size is so hard to find, I don't mind this pick at all. I think it's the right kind of place to take a guy like that. So I think that's a fine pick for Orlando. But yeah, no, he's not much of a shooter. That's not necessarily what he's out there to do. I don't know. I just see Henry Vassar fan base in the Wolves space. I don't know why they want him so bad, though, unless they really want to send Rudy off. I don't know. Y'all developing Joan, and let's get Rocco out in the court or something like that. I like Rocco. Damn, they want no one shooting. Magic double down on D. Yeah, I guess so. Like, I don't mind it. AVC, what will your work responsibilities be for the NBA team you work for after the draft? Well, it's not going to be like a ton right now because of like some of the announcements we had yesterday or whatever, but typically what that looked like is like sometimes we helped out with like modeling of some of the like what the offense could look like. You were kind of doing like Moneyball type stuff, like hey, who free agency wise would fit in with some of this stuff, like what do we think about running this kind of system? Let's kind of simulate it, like, hey, how many shots do we have to get from this play in this spot for it to be like effective, do we think, right? And kind of just things like that. The team I work for likes to be kind of analytical with that kind of stuff. So that's some of it. The Knicks are up again. I presume they'll keep this pick. Anything from Shams? Anything new for us to read? Nope, nothing else. Who do we want the Knicks to take here? Let's close this out. Like, do we just go with more size again just cuz you might lose Robinson or something like that? I like the Onyenso pick here for sure. I think that's an interesting one. I don't necessarily mind that. Is there anyone else I would go after? Who did they already take? They just took Jack. So, Yeah, no, I'd say probably just go big. I think a big could be interesting here. Ryan, thank you for the donation. AVC, when's the shirtless calendar dropping? I don't know. My wife's got to approve that one first. As always, thank you for the donations. That's going straight to the wife's ice cream fund or whatever. But I'm not sure. Why are y'all liking this one? Why are you guys liking his like message or whatever? You don't need to like that one. It's weird as shit. Trade. Oh no, what's going on? But no shirtless calendar. Ain't nobody want that. All of my tasteful shots are just for me and my eyes only. I don't see anything. Is my internet bad? Is it not Shams? What's going on? What? Visar, what's going on? I don't know. Yeah, what's going on? Is it on my phone? No, it's not. What are you guys talking about? No, it's not Shams. I don't know what he yapping for. I like every donation. Oh, there's so many likes on it now. Why did y'all like it? I should know. I should know better than to say shit. Y'all some fucking freaks, man. Y'all some goddamn freaks. I don't know what to do about y'all. Why are you liking this? Immediately prompt to like the donation comment on yes. So is there not a trade? Are y'all fucking with me? We want shirtless AVC. Nope. Nope, that's a different website, man. That is a different website, and I feel like that website would pay me to not be on it. Let's just do that. Akpara got traded. Check Michael Scotto. Michael Scotto. Okay. Let me get that up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Michael Scotto here. Okay, so we got to have 2 people up, I guess. Akpara, so the Magic will select him in the draft. Is he announcing every pick, so he's being annoying about it? Oh, Jesus. That's just annoying. We don't support this. The number 46 pick, the Magic in exchange for 51 and 60. Oh, Doc, you got to stay up later now. You got to stay up later, Doc. That's just how it works now. That's just how it works. Shams, you're slacking, my dude. You don't got the, okay, there it is. There it is. Yeah, you don't got the Orlando Magic insider knowledge that Michael got. That's all you need to know. Can you do the Jeff Teague no draws? Oh, geez, no. We're not doing that, man. We don't just let it hang
With the
like
47th pick in the 2026 NBA draft,
What do we got
the
next?
New York Knicks select Tyler Nickel from Vanderbilt
Wow.
University.
Okay,
Tyler
fair
Nickel
enough.
began his career at North Carolina, then went to
watch the
Virginia
highlights that
Tech
they
for a
pulled
year
for Tyler
before
Nickel
playing
really
those final
quick.
2 seasons
Like, it's 'cause
with
it's just
Vanderbilt.
shooting.
Both of his parents played collegiate basketball as well, and he's a real
shooting.
shooter.
He can shoot it.
Find me another highlight that's not shooting.
Last
Find
2
me a
years
highlight
for the
that's not
Southeastern
shooting.
Conference playing
Come
for
on.
Mark Byington, shot 40% from 3. Reminds you a little
The next thing they brought up was positional size. Yeah, not somebody that I'm excited about, but like, whatever. Solid pickup for the Wizards, right? Just good value 2nd round pick. I think that's a good one. Nickel's not a guy that personally excites me very much. They literally went from like, yeah, he can shoot it. He shot 40% from 3 to like, he's got good positional size. And I was like, I can't wait to see what the second thing you guys say is, because I don't have anything else to say. So I know y'all don't got anything. But anyway, what are you guys saying? Startup only mans. Nope. Michael Scarn. Michael Scarn. I fucking love The Office. Nyanso to the Magic Dream is still alive. Doc, you got to wait for the last pick now. Yeah, we keeping Doc up, man. He's going to get cranky. Let's see. What else you got? Tyler Nickel is solid. Jeez, get out of here with your little 2nd round pick. Like, this guy is solid. Push the glasses up type shit, man. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, man, I can't. Who's up next? Dallas? Dallas, can we not do something stupid, please? Like, for the rest of this, your draft has been pissing me off so far. Who could they take that's really gonna make me upset right now? Let's see. What are you guys saying? Better yet, can you sing it for us? What? The Raptors, high-key love taking small guards in a second, so I could see that again. Thoughts on the Blazers going scumbag mode on their new coach's contract? I mean, like, I get it somewhat from a business sense, because there's a scarcity standpoint to these positions, and if somebody is willing to work for that much, they do a good job, I guess you got something good, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel weird calling someone a cheapskate when they paid like billions of dollars to get something, but I don't know. It seems weird. It seems like a weird precedence to set around your team when you buy a team, but you know, it is what it is. I know he improved at Vandy, but can't confirm Nickel is not going to cut it athletically or on defense. Go watch him firsthand this year at Virginia Tech. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I just don't think it's there. But yeah, can the Mavericks like not do something weird here? Let's pick Martinelli for me, please. Like, please pick Martinelli. That would make my night. That would make my night, Dallas. Like, Dallas just ticking me off, man. I wasn't on this whole like they don't deserve Cooper Flag thing, but now I am.
Back to Deputy
Let's
Commissioner
do
Mark
this.
Tatum.
I hope Morez works out for him.
With the 48th pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Toibu Lawal from London, England, and Virginia Tech.
Fascinating. Okay. Lual from Virginia Tech. That's the athlete right there. Let's grab him really quick. Okay, they beat me to it. This guy is a nuts athlete, right? That's kind of what you got to know about him. Another forward added to the team, I suppose, but like he is there to like just get offensive rebounds and like just go up and punch everything. Like, yeah, human highlight reel is what this guy is. There's a Shams thing as well. Oh, what is it? Anything, the Orlando Magic. Okay, no, that's not it. Again, is it Michael Scotto again? Whatever, Scotto. How do you say this guy's name? Dallas Mavericks will select him with the 48th pick. Oh, you just fucking saying it again. Yeah, no shit. Let's see. But yeah, no, not a bad pick, I suppose. Like, he's a guy that I debated having on my board just because I'm like, he's so athletic that, like, it could be fun just to try to turn it into anything. There's just not much else going on with his game outside of just being a nuts athlete. And again, that's what you're kind of getting with like the 48th pick, right? Like, you're not going to get more than like half an interesting kind of skill set out of these guys, right? But yes, this does continue the trend of the Masai Ujiri just loves taking like these big athletic forwards. Like, it just keeps on going. It just keeps on going. Like, their team is nuts, and he might just be on like a two-way deal or something like that, but it's just all forwards. That's like all there is on this team, and it's just like, I don't know. But yeah, 46 vert, like he's got dummy bounce, man. That kid has dummy bounce. What does this say? Ryan, thank you for the donation. Ryan G850. How much to get you to Jack Sparrow run on stream? I don't know what that is. What is a Jack Sparrow run? Do I need to like pull that up? Jack Sparrow running. Is this it? Is this what I should be like looking at? Is it like what should I be looking at right here? I guess I'll go to this. Is this gonna be weird? What is this going to get me demonetized, by the way? I feel like this is about to get Shams. There's a Shams thing. Give me 1 second. Let me see. What's the Shams thing? Milwaukee is acquiring number 60 from the Magic for cash consideration. Doc, you're out of it, man. You're out a little bit earlier. Good for you. You don't have to watch till the very end. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, let's watch Jack Sparrow running. What do we got here?
Time to go.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't have audio on for this or something. That's probably the best. And I gotta be pausing this so I don't just get instantly... What the shit? I've never watched these movies. Funny enough, I talk about how many movies I've watched. I've never watched this. What do we got here? This? Like, is that what you want me to do? You want me to run like that? I don't even know, like... What is he doing? I'm so confused. Oh my god. This is insane. I'm not sure what's going on here. Sweet, we got cash considerations. Yeah, he's a pretty solid player from my understanding, Doc. Like, he's been on my Bulls a couple times. He doesn't get on the court too often, but he always he's got it good with the owner typically. So be on the lookout for that. To answer your question, I don't know. Donate $10 or something like that, and I'll. Is this really what I want to do? Do I want to take people's money on the internet to do a Jack Sparrow run? Is that what I've resorted myself to? Like, I am a working professional within the space. This is on the internet, and this is forever. I'm like having an epiphany, like live on air about this. Is that what I want to do with my life? Maybe $10 is $10. So I mean, I guess if somebody donated that and said specifically that that's what they wanted, I suppose I would try to act that out, and I would just let you know that you're a fucking weirdo for doing that on the internet. And I mean that, too. I don't know who you are. No parasocial shit. You're a weirdo. So, take that as you will. Gotta watch Pirates. Might be the best trilogy ever made. Ooh, interesting. I don't know, man. There's some good ones out there, but that's pretty interesting. Check Underdog NBA's newest tweet. Okay, let me do that really quick. Underdog NBA. Oh, there's another pick coming.
Denver Nuggets have made their pick.
With the 49th pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Denver Nuggets select Bryce Hopkins from St. John's University.
Bryce Hopkins,
Really?
he did deal with multiple leg injuries
yeah.
in his
With all the
career, but he did
injuries.
play all 37 games this past year for St. John.
Yeah, he's got length. You know, he's got a 6'10" wingspan. He's a
I
versatile
guess.
forward, and he really plays hard. And
Okay,
when you-
I don't necessarily love that one. Like, he's very much a college kind of scorer or whatever. Like, it's like, yeah, I've really got a spin move down type of guy. Like, okay, I'm gonna hit you with a Euro step in transition. That it's kind of the basic stuff where he gets a lot of his buckets or whatever. So I would have preferred that they go with one of the bigs here. I am surprised that there's still so many of these bigs on the board with how kind of rare these picks have been or whatever. So I don't know. I'm a little bit surprised by that one. A little bit surprised by that one. Where is he? Has he been is he off the board yet? Where did he go? Where did he go? Am I able to find him? Is he on here? Maybe not. There he is. There's Bryce Hopkins. Fair enough. I don't know. I don't really love that pick for them. I feel like there were actual interesting people still left on the board. Why not just go get some size or something like that? I don't know. Come on Yen, so do the Warriors. Hey, Toronto, you're back up. And Vassar is still here. You can have him. Or is your disease still a thing and you're going to take another lengthy forward? You could have Trey Kaufman-Wren. You could do it. You could have Malik Renaud. You could have all of those guys. Who else? Who else could they take? Mark Mitchell. Oh, boy. Take one of those guys, please. Please take a lengthy forward. That's what we really need out of Toronto or whatever. Don't put that evil on me. Let's see. What else are you guys kind of talking about here? Oh my God, we're almost to the end of this. It's almost 9 o'clock again still, for Christ's sakes. Get this on the move. We got 10 picks left. Like, it's not that hard. I just really want to get going. Warriors centers are max 6'10". How bad was Vassar's tape? Why is he falling? Well, we're looking at this right here. His agency is guiding him to a certain team. He has a promise later in the draft, and teams before them are willing to pass on him. So it seems like he's trying to end up in a very particular place. So there you go. There's some team that has promised him on that. So I'm not sure who it is, but fair enough. We'll see if that was a good decision for him or not ultimately. I guess we'll see. I guess we will see. Is it the Warriors? Maybe. Is it the Knicks? Who knows? Who knows? Give me your guys' plans. What are you guys doing this weekend? I'm going to go see Supergirl on Friday night. Me and wifey might hang out a little bit this weekend. Maybe on Saturday or something like that. I don't know. I'd like to just go do something like outside. I know the Pride Parade is happening here in Minneapolis. I don't know if there's anything fun to necessarily do there, but that could be something. Just go get some street food, get some cheese curds, walk around, watch people do goofy shit. That could be fun, right? That could be something. Let's see. The Raptors front office have a weird kink for taking toolsy forwards who are analytical darlings, and did it again despite it making 0 sense. Yeah, no, they're going to keep doing it. They're just going to keep on doing it. I might switch my headphones around like this. My one ear getting a little bit tired. Plans for this weekend: finishing my CPA. Wow, that's awesome. Great accomplishment there. Wishing you like all the best with that. Birthday, date, karaoke, pride. Oh, see, there you go. We noted some of those. So you got a date coming up. Exciting. Happy early birthday. A little bit of karaoke and pride. That sounds awesome. I can't wait to see Supergirl. Superman was so good last year. Totally agree. Got a soccer game. Good luck with that. Wifey and I are going on a cruise. Big time. Big time there. Any chance of Oliver Rowe getting drafted? Maybe. Man, Ace Bailey kicking the air knowing he should have hired Vassar's agent. Oh, man. ABC, have you been to any Lynx games? I wanted to get to one just this last week, but like the tickets are honestly like not maybe as cheap as they should be. So I was looking at them and I'm like, I'm not sure I'm paying this much to get into a Lynx game. I'm sorry. I want to go though. I want to go watch her play. It looks like fun. I don't know, man. I'm busy and I'm not willing to pay that much for it.
Caleb Wilson will be facing off.
Nope, they're not announcing the pick just yet because they're taking their sweet ass time as always. I'm planning on living through the weekend. That's what I'm fucking talking about, man. That's nice. At least the acquaintance thing makes sense given he's probably going to be out with this year with the injury. Yep. ABC, do you like Copeland or the Timberwolves? No. Which summer movie interests you more, The Odyssey, Spider-Man, or something else? I'm really excited for Spider-Man. Like, don't get it twisted, but the Odyssey, man, is Christopher Nolan. Like, his movies are just the best, right? And the Odyssey looks so nice. First ever, like, movie made entirely in IMAX. He had to make like a custom camera for it. Like, how sick is that, right? How sick is that? Okay, here we go. Let's get this show on the road. Y'all gonna get some.
We have a trade to
Toronto?
announce. The Oklahoma City Thunder are trading to the Miami Heat the draft rights to Ryan Conwell, the 37th pick, in exchange for the draft rights to Otega Owe, the 41st pick, and financial considerations.
No, it's
With the
cash
50th pick
considerations.
in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Toronto Raptors select Jaden Bradley from the University of Arizona.
Nice.
King, a lot of folks will remember Jaden
Okay.
Bradley.
Okay, so a little bit of Jaden Bradley for this one, right? A little bit of Jaden Bradley. Can this thing go back to autofilling, please? What's going on? What's going on here? Do we have Jaden Bradley on there yet? There we go. There's Jaden Bradley. Let's pull up some of his stuff so we can take a look at him, Raptors fans. I'm not sure I love this pick for you guys necessarily, but it is what it is. And here's kind of some of the reason why. Where was I trying to get to here? The rim numbers, really rough. Rim numbers are really rough with this guy. Like, that's one of the main concerns out of people. Is he actually like a good enough ball handler to actually do anything with it at like his size? I don't necessarily think so. Like, decent enough shooter. Take a look at like the actual like breakdown of it for him. Like, it's just kind of all over the place. Like, he goes to the rim a ton, doesn't really work for him. On the perimeter, it's mostly like in the mid-range. So he's taking a lot of that. He's actually not shooting very much from the outside, even though it's at like a high percentage. It's not exactly like something that he's necessarily known for. As you can kind of see here, again, this was very, very minimal attempts at Arizona here. This percentage, like, he's not much of a shooter, y'all. He is not much of a shooter. So don't just look at the percentage and think it's one thing. So I think you got another non-shooter, a guy that's not necessarily great at getting to the rim. Like, some of the playmaking stuff is fine, and like, he fights hard on defense. He's not going to turn the ball over too much necessarily, but I don't know. I probably would have just rather gone and gotten you guys some size if it were me, but that's just me. So I don't know. Not necessarily a fan of that one. Orlando, Doc's last pick or whatever. Well, more defense. Yeah, defense is something like we should give him some credit for. So solid defensive player, I suppose. Again, not sure it's NBA level good, but it is what it is. Let's see. What else are people saying? What else are people saying here? Have you seen Obsession? Oh yeah, no, I saw Obsession. Obsession was awesome. Like, I like scary movies, but like only when they have an actual plot behind them. And like, that movie's all about plot and characters and cool metaphors for like what is consent and like what is love. Really, it's fascinating. I listen to a lot of podcasts about like how to be a good storyteller and stuff and how to structure stories well, and so that one really tickled my fancy with that one. Let's see. Toronto got to be trolling the counter Maury. I watched Disclosure Day and that movie was so bad. Oh no, I like you don't go into what the fuck is that guy's name? The director. You don't go in there expecting like super in-depth plots. You go in there for the cool cinematography. Like, I found that movie pretty entertaining. Like, I was focused on it the whole time, and like some awesome acting in that movie. Like if you tell me you didn't like the acting, like something's just absolutely wrong with you. But let's see. Is there anyone surprised haven't been picked yet? Onyenso, I suppose. I'm a little bit surprised by that. Again, there's just so much, like, there's not many bigs to go around in the NBA, so why not try to find one here?
Member of the Wizards
next
will
pick.
be announced.
This is the Magic pick.
With the 51st pick in the
Magic
2026
just,
NBA Draft,
oh yeah,
the
they
Washington
traded it.
Wizards select Isaiah Nelson
There we
from
go.
the
There's
University
my
of
guy.
South Florida.
There's my guy. There's
So Isaiah Nelson, again,
Love that
on
pick.
his way here
Love
to the
that
Orlando
pick.
Magic.
Watch this guy's
the
highlights right
senior
here
out of
for me.
South Florida.
Watch this guy's highlights for me if you're watching it live on TV right now. This guy is a defensive monster, and he's a good athlete. He fights his ass off for rebounds. He's one of those dudes, like, he blocks your shot, screams, runs away, yells really hard, punch in the air, stuff like that. I just like dudes like this. This was the last guy I put on my board, Athletic Dog. So how do we harness it? He's a great athlete, and he's got just like dog mentality. Like, I'm gonna fuck you up today. Like, that's kind of what you're getting out of him. So I really like this pick for Orlando. Just like get a dog out there. Why not? For the second round pick, like, he's gonna be a good defensive player. I'm here. I am here. Let's see. But yeah, no, big fan. I watched Disclosure, blah, 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 blah. Is there anyone surprised? Filing lawsuit against Bobby Webster. The 50th pick is the only one in the second round that wasn't traded. Who the fuck did we draft? Isaiah Nelson. I like him. Is Backrooms any good? Should I go see it? It's interesting, I suppose. That's one of those movies where I just kind of wish, like, I kind of just want to even understand more of the lore behind it, more so than the actual story. But, like, it's a movie, like, so I just like going to the movies, right? And so, like, that one was fine, kept me entertained or whatever. It's not necessarily scary, so I thought it was fine. Rough pick, Toronto. Yeah, I didn't necessarily love that one for Toronto. Were you a fan of Hoppers? I've not seen Hoppers. Good for deep bench. Agree with you, Doc. Please let Onyenso fall to 54 to the Warriors. I think that'd be a great addition. Him or Vassar would make a lot of sense for either of these two teams. Let's see. Why wouldn't Toronto pick anyone else? Like Onyenso, Gunn, Keyshawn Hall, BJ Edwards, literally anyone else. I don't know. Y'all have a vision in mind, and it doesn't involve shooting the basketball. Well, I guess we can't say that. They took Alan Graves. It's just kind of like, where did Alan Graves go here? Yeah, I don't know. You guys are never going to have shot blocking on your team. It's just kind of how it is. Any chance the FSU guy gets drafted? Hard to say. Raptors, I'm begging you, trade that pick for the Knicks. Vassar to Supersonics. How much are movie tickets in America? Too damn much. It's like typically for me, because I typically go to the nicer theater in the area. It's normally like $25 a person. So me and wifey typically spend like $50, and then you got to sneak your snacks in, right? You got to sneak the snacks in. I might get like some little gummy bears, something like that. I'm not really a candy guy, but if I'm doing something like at the movies, like fuck yeah, I'm gonna get that because I don't really like popcorn like that. I have like a permanent retainer on the back of my teeth or whatever, so them bitches get stuck in there, and I just don't like it. I just don't like it. But you definitely got one of those movie passes. I don't right now, but I probably should. With like all the mergers that are taking place, just like less and less movies are coming out. But this is like the biggest summer of movies in terms of estimated revenue since like 2012. So there's a lot going on. 25 is a lot. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's annoying, but I like the experience. Let's go for the last couple picks here as we kind of move on. Let's go to standing mode really quick. Why the hell not? I just got to switch positions. I've been sitting for goddamn 2.5 hours here. Good Lord. Let's finish this out, man. We got too many picks left. It's almost 9, my time at least. Oh, let's do a stretch together. All right, ready? Everybody, team stretch. We go up to the side. Up to the side. Bend it back. Bend it forward. There we go. All good. That's a professional stretch right there. When you do your scouting, do you ever take into account high school AAU Team USA film on players? No, not really. I don't give a shit about high school film necessarily. AAU is a fucking shit show. Team USA stuff for like these U18 things are also a shit show more often than not. No, I kind of just watch the college stuff. I really don't care about the rest of it. I might go to look for like a clip or two of something just because I'm like, okay, what is kind of their athletic peak or something, but we'll see. You have to sneak your snacks in America. Yeah, man, they're too expensive. They're gonna charge me like $15 for like I don't know, like a pretzel or something like that. I swear it should be cheaper. Cinemark monthly pass is fire. There you go. Y'all just don't walk in the back and find a seat. I mean, no, they be checking tickets and stuff at the front. Oh, we got another pick. Good. Let's keep this shit moving. Trade. We're looking.
With the 52nd pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the LA Clippers select Henry Vassar from Tallinn, Estonia, and the University of North Carolina.
Gotcha. Okay, so Vassar over to the Hawks now. Okay, there you go. So what was the full trade exactly? We don't know for sure just yet what that trade is going to be in its entirety, but sure. Why the Hawks in particular? I don't exactly know. Hawks fans, I know you're looking for like your defense and some of your rebounding and stuff. We got some concerns with this guy for it, but he's a good athlete at 7 foot. Like, he is a lob threat for sure. And like, he shot the shit out of the basketball this last year from 3. But if we can try to fix some of those defensive mistakes, you could have an interesting player. You could have an interesting player. So I don't mind the Hawks taking this, assuming they didn't give anything too crazy. Certainly a fine pick. No complaints about that at all. No complaints necessarily about that at all. Cheese, you happy with that? It looks like it. It looks like you're happy with your second round pick. You can go to sleep at night being like, oh, thank God the Hawks didn't fuck up the 52nd pick in the draft. That's what we're living for at this point, huh? Let's see. Let's see. Sham's tweet spoiled the pick. Yeah, what a dick. I like apples. Okay, okay. Did they, Samuel, it seems like that might be your name. Samuel, when the class takes a test, but just by any chance, I'm just asking out of curiosity, do the teachers ever say, like, hey, for anybody that is, like, needing to go to the other room with, Mrs. Smith or whatever to take the test, do you ever get up and go with Mrs. Smith to take those tests? Just out of curiosity, right? Just curious, it's cool. I'm sure she's very helpful or whatever on those tests. Just curious. Big steal for the Hawks. This is Porzingis at home. Jeez, we chose the Hawks. That's good if nothing else. Imagine if the draft was 3 rounds. Oh god, it used to be like 10 or whatever, like way back in the day. Yep, Onyenso is still on the board, so Atlanta just said, fuck, we don't care what you want, Visar. Hawks want someone who can keep our scheme consistent if he can develop the scheme. He's a 7-footer we all cried about. There you go. Oh no, AVC is hungry. Oh man, I actually had an apple today, funny enough. So no, I'm actually not too hungry. I made like a breakfast sandwich before I got on today when I was in between. Again, you guys should go check out the the Anthony Sane show on YouTube. Go look that up, and I'll be on there. So I spent like 45 minutes with him talking today, just talking hoops and stuff like that. And then I made myself a little breakfast sandwich just to try to get my fuel and energy up. Just been trying to drink the water and keep myself going. That's all we're trying to do. Let's see. Hey, 24.5K, y'all. We're almost to 25K. I feel like there should be something to celebrate for that, but I just, I don't really know what to do for it. I really don't know what to do for it at this point. I don't know. I know people are going to say like they want a basketball in real life thing. I haven't played in a couple months, man, because my back has been so bad. So I don't know. I really want to get playing again, though. I did, though, because my wife said I got to get a hobby outside of just like building businesses and stuff like that and playing basketball. I did build my Magic the Gathering deck. I have no idea really how to play yet, but I've built a deck. I read all the cards. I've got some shit that I'm going to try, and I'm prepared to get my ass whooped in this game for the next like 7 months when I play like bi-weekly or something like that. So just know that's AVC's next big thing. He is full from breakfast with Janana, potentially. We got right here. So this is a Knicks pick right now. Remember. What do we got?
With the 53rd pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Houston Rockets select Ugonna Onyenso from Imo State, Nigeria,
just missed
the
him,
NBA Academy Africa,
all right, going to the
and
Knicks.
the University of Virginia.
Fair enough. I mean, yeah, what are you going to do?
Ugonna
What are you going to do? All right, Onyenso on his way to the Knicks. Anything from Shams about this? Any way the Warriors could get him? It's actually kind of a bummer that they didn't move up. The Hawks sent the Clippers cash considerations, man. This motherfucker get around. I knew a lady named Peaches from my hometown that got around like that, but we're not here to talk about that right now. You better not be making fun of dyslexic people. Oh nope, it's not dyslexic people I'm making fun of. Nope, I'm making fun of someone. And there's a funny story I can tell about a Mrs. Smith taking people to another classroom as well, but I'm not here to do that right now. Man, no one gets the right hat in the second round. No, of course not. It's so silly. Like let's just figure it out. Nah, New York should grab him. Sizes and easy. Yay! Oh yeah, everybody's so happy. Yeah, Leon, he's the best. Good stuff. You can always have a meet and greet at a T-Wolves game later this year. Oh man, like. What would we do, like, if I did a meet and greet or something? What would happen? Like, I feel like 8 people would walk up to me and they'd be like, "What's up, ABC?" And I'd be like, "What's up?" I kind of like this when it was just me talking to a camera and not actually knowing there were real people at the other end of this. So I feel like that's what it would be. Let's see. Someone said the calendar. He's full from breakfast with a Nana. True. Nana be feeding me good, man. Fuck. I wanted Onyenso. Yeah. It is what it is. Warriors just missed him. Just missed him. And there's no more interesting bigs to take. So you didn't get any bigs. You didn't get any bigs. I would have taken Mara. But Yaxel's a good pick too. Yaxel is a good pick too. So who do we have them taking? You can go get another ball handler and Uzan, I suppose, if you really wanted to. Maybe go Pierre just for the athleticism. Anybody left on my board necessarily? So Pierre's still there. Uzan. Anybody else? Paige, thank you so much for the donation. AVC, if you want me to teach you magic, I can. Your friends will hate you, but you'll never lose. Oh, shit. Like, I do appreciate that, and thank you for the donation. That's very, very kind of you. Fuck. I know a bunch of people in the area that play it, and they play it quite a bit, and they've been playing for a while, so they can teach me. The reason I'm doing something like this is because, and by that I mean getting into like magic, is because I like to like try something new. When I was playing basketball growing up, I'd go to the park and like the adults would kind of just like beat the shit out of me. Like quite literally, they would beat us in basketball and then beat the shit out of us. Like that's just kind of what happened. And we kept going back because we wanted to win and get better. So we quite literally got our asses kicked and stuff. They even took my shoes once or twice, fucking assholes or whatever. I stopped bringing nice shoes to the park because of that. Then as I got bigger and I got better, right, I just kept working at it and working at it and working at it. And it just became a determining thing for me. So I want to learn it from scratch and kind of teach myself it and feel like I'm getting better every day because I kind of miss that feeling. AVC 1v1 versus viewers, you do not want that problem. Like most of you just aren't big enough to guard me. Like, because here's the thing, like, I'm not going to be pulling out anything crazy at this point, man. I'm washed for the most part. But I'm guessing 99% of you, I'm just going to turn my ass into you and just back you down, and there's probably nothing you could do to stop me. I got big-ass tree trunk legs, man. You're not stopping that shit. It cannot be that hard to get the player in the right hat in the background. True. Again, thank you guys for the donations. Wifey's Ice Cream Fund is going to be so happy. Hawks leapfrogged. Keyshawn Hall gonna be a steal. Don't make him play blue, I beg. I'm playing black and green are the two in my deck right now. I don't know exactly what those mean, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I found this really cool card shop in Minneapolis. By the way, the people in these card shops, the nicest people on the planet. Maybe a couple stinky people in there, but the nicest people in the fucking world in these card shops. They're just so excited. Like, you know, I walk in with my like nice clothes and everything. Oh, got another pick. I'll talk about this more in a second.
With the 54th pick
Warriors?
in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Golden State Warriors select LeJay Jones from Florida State University.
There's a trade. You guys are saying there's a trade.
LeJay Jones,
there's a trade. Let me take
he
LeJay
averaged
Jones.
just under 13 points a game
Knicks
last season for Florida State, and now is on his way to the Golden State Warriors.
Okay, Pistons just bought a good player. Good move, Detroit. Stewart gone on Yenso right in. Great, you got a new third-string big man. Very well done. Very well done. And the Knicks.
The hugs from Pops.
Oh,
the handshake.
My bad, everybody. My bad. I didn't realize y'all were still listening to it. But great move for Detroit right there. Mo Cash, man, he just keeps getting moved around. Great selection by them. The Warriors, though, taking the FSU guy. I don't know. I'm not really sure I understand it. I'm not sure I understand it. I mean, look, if you could have just gotten on Yenso for cash, just pay the cash, Golden State. I don't know. That's just me. But shout out to FSU. That's where my older brother went to school. But anyway, like the Magic people are just so nice. I came in, I was wearing like real like fancy clothes and everything, right? I was just coming from an event or whatever. And I walked in and I was like, hey, I've never played this game before. Can you guys like show me some stuff? And they're like, oh, hell yeah. Like, dude, we got you or whatever. And they were like, here's this little like starter deck you can have just like on the house or whatever. We'll teach you how to play. They sat down, taught me everything. They were cool ass people. And they were just giving me advice on like everything. I've been back once or twice since just to get like other little things for the game. Nicest people in the world. So shout out those people. If you're in Minneapolis, it's called Level Up Games is what I went to. Nice ass people. Trade, another trade. Don't tell me there's another trade. because I think I thought I saw it already. The Rockets are trading number 55 to the Clippers for cash. A Wildcat is on the way. Oh, is this Martinelli right here? So, okay, Sham spoiled it. What a dick, Sham. Stop doing that. Man, come on. Come on. Okay, well, there goes Martinelli to the who is this going to? I already forgot. The Rockets are trading number 55 to the Clippers for cash. Okay. That's what it is. So, not sure I necessarily understand that, but fair enough. Martinelli's just kind of out there to shoot or whatever. Very college basketball style of play right there. But fair enough. They just want a cheap guy in the roster, I suppose. Sham spoiled part of the pick, but I don't know colleges. Oh, well, I spoiled it for you guys then because I know the picks. I'm actually, well, I guess it doesn't quite matter now. I'm going to Northwestern in like a month or two. I won't exactly say what I'm doing there, but doing something there. So that's all you guys got to know exactly. But we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Just 6 picks left. Please, let's just get through this. Like, I just want to get my recording done and edit it and upload it. And then I just got to have a bunch of shit to do tomorrow. I just want to get this shit done, please. Oh, man. But, yeah, what else are you guys kind of talking about here? We love the Detroit thing. I think they did a good job today overall. Like, I like that pick a lot. Detroit, you guys did pretty well here in the second round, I suppose. Is there something NBA draft that's like keeping track of like all the picks and everything here? Like if I go on like NBA.com or something like that. Oops, I didn't mean that. I just wanted NBA draft more so. Draft results right here. Is it gonna have these traded to Oklahoma City? Yeah, there's just so much of this trade here. Reportedly traded to Orlando. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of shit going on here. It's going to be really hard to grade all of this with all the trades that are going on, but the grades don't matter that much anyway.
Tonight, it has changed hands from the New York Knicks to the Houston Rockets. This is actually the Los Angeles Clippers that are now on the clock as we send it back to the podium.
With the 55th pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Nick Martinelli from Northwestern University.
Oh, okay, cool.
Nick Martinelli.
Cool. So there goes Martinelli. Bulls second round, how'd we do? We sold the picks, pretty much. We pretty much just sold the picks, so we didn't get anybody in the second round, which I think is fine. It's whatever. We got some future draft capital or whatever. I'm cool with that. So Martinelli going there to the Clippers, outside shooting. When they say crafty score, that just means college basketball style of scoring, probably not an NBA level scorer. So take that as you will. 5 picks left, y'all. Once this gets to the end, I'm logging off hella quick. We getting off this bitch hella quick. Damn, I missed it. What were your thoughts on the Warriors picking Lajee? Not great. I mean, it's a 54th pick. Like, it's kind of whatever. You missed out on Yenso just by 1 pick, so that kind of sucks. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Anybody else that's really all that interesting? Keyshawn Hall's probably, like, the one that I'm still like kind of interested in. Otherwise, all my guys are kind of off the board at this point, right? Is that the only person we're missing off of AVC's board, I think? Let's see. Everybody else, I believe, has gone. Oh, I guess Uzan and Pierre. Those are the other guys, right? I believe that is it. Yeah, so Hall was my 31. And then Uzan and Pierre. So those are kind of my 3 guys left on here. Let's see. I spent 2x on my PC price on plastic figures. What do you mean by that? So outside of Keyshawn Hall, anyone we think is interesting left undrafted, just gave you that. Do you think the Giannis trade couple gets vetoed by the league? I don't know exactly what you mean by that. Damn, I missed it. AVC, how tall are you? I am 6'5". Just need 3 more teams to pass on Milos Uzan so my Wolves can get him. I'd like that. AVC, what are your measurements vertically? Like, what's my vertical? I don't know. It's probably not great nowadays. I can still dunk, but it's not as nearly as nice when I was at college. When I first got to college, I came in at 6'5", like 220. I was really bulky for like a freshman coming in because I put on size pretty easily. And then because I worked out like a maniac, and that's why my body is so destroyed like nowadays. I'm not even joking. I used to get up, go do a private workout or whatever, and then I get a lift in or something. Then I go to class, and then I do another private workout, do some stretching. Then I'd have team practice. Then after team practice, I legit would go play pickup and stuff afterwards. And then I'd go like swim and sauna and stuff. So I dropped from 220 in 3 months. I was 180 pounds. I dropped so much weight because like I was just working out like crazy. I was just so excited to be there, and just I'm like, I want to be in the best shape possible. I'm picking up people full court all of practice, and at the end I'm not tired. I'm like, I'm gonna go play another 2 hours of pickup, y'all. I'll see you. And people are like, what the fuck is wrong with AVC? Like, he's fucking nuts. And I am a bit crazy. Like, my wife will attest to that. I'm a bit freakish when I want to be good at something. And so I dropped to 180, and then I got hella bouncy because of that, because my legs were still really strong, and the legs are by far the strongest part of my body, and I was punching at that point. Then I wasn't doing like anything crazy. Like, I can't windmill. It hurts like my shoulders and stuff, but I had a couple nice like little reverse jams and stuff and other cool shit. Okay, this is the Lakers pick.
With the 56th pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Chicago Bulls select Vsevolod Ischenko from Rostov-on-Don, Russia, and Lokomotiv Kuban Club.
Fair enough. I'm going to be honest with you, not a player that I evaluated at all. So you kind of got me here, Lakers. Let's take a look at this guy. Vsevolod. Let's take a look at this guy. See what we can find on him. Vsevolod. Okay. Let's pull him up. 6'6". And we got nothing on the guy. Okay. Interesting. What do we got? Do we got any information on this guy?
Jay DeBonza, how they made that decision.
Nope, they're not even showing anything on him on TV. They have nothing on this guy. Okay. What can we find on this guy? I just don't know who this is, like, in all honesty. I don't remember really seeing the name all that much. Oh yeah, he was at the Combine, wasn't he? Maybe I remember this guy. I suck with names. You guys know this. 8 points a game. Shot the shit out of the basketball. They have him at 6. See, they be shrinking, man. They be shrinking. They say 6'6". Now he's 6'3". I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know. Shams is saying something. Shams is saying something. What are we saying? What are we saying? The Lakers and Mavericks have a trade. LA's gonna send him to Dallas. Okay, fair enough, Lakers fans. There you go. You don't get it. It's going to Dallas, but fair enough. Let's see. What else were you guys saying? Rafael Castro, the GOAT. Is the new Avatar movie, GPPD, just came out on Disney Plus. It was the exact same as the second one. It's like the exact same movie. It was really, really annoying to me. Will you update the ideal offseason spreadsheet after the draft? Nope. Probably not. We're just gonna keep building out Armchair GM. This will be your new ideal offseason spreadsheet before you know it, and it'll be 18 million times better than my spreadsheets ever could be. So you guys have that to look forward to. Again, go check it out. Let me put it in the chat for you guys right quick. Go check out Armchair GM. It's in beta right now, so it's not like fully done, and not all the numbers are even completely accurate, but we'll get there. We'll get there. What do we got? I was talking about Warhammer figures. Oh, I saw those in the shop. Yeah, those looked interesting. What college did you go to? I don't disclose that stuff. What did you study while you were in school? Business management. I wanted a nothing degree because I figured I'd just be in coaching and sports for forever, and that's what I did. So it is kind of a nothing degree, but I guess I do manage business, whatever that means. The only that the trade only being the Bucks and the Heat financially doesn't work. I went to high school with Martinelli. He absolutely dominated. Yeah, all these guys that go D1 absolutely cooked. Okay. AVC is just Jay Huff. Oh, because of the reverse dunk. No, I had some other cool ones. Like I dunk on some people. I was a big two-hand dunker. Like I'd get going to the rim and I'd jump off 1 foot. So I'm like the guy that likes to like cock it back like this and really try to like punch it on people like that. I'm trying to think like what else. Caught some lobs in my day for sure. I was a big like baseline, go catch a lob, like kind of throw it in like that. I used to do the D Rose thing where you kind of like would try to dunk and it kind of not quite hang on the rim, stuff like that. As a freshman, we maybe hung on the rim a bit too much or whatever. Bucks got pick 60, probs of cash. AVC studied thugonomics. Maybe when I was younger, your boy did some questionable things in his youth and stuff. So I'm reformed. I'm not that bad. I was just maybe a bit of a vigilante at times. That's probably the best way to to put it. All right, it's 9:13. Can we get out of here by 9:30, please? Like, that's better than yesterday at least. So the Clippers are up again. Okay, again, we still have a couple other people left on the board. I tore my ACL trying to dunk. That's probably me if I try at this point. Not sure I'm going for dunks anymore in games. I think I'm just gonna be out there, shoot the open shot when I'm there, play great team defense, and I'm always gonna be the best passer on the court. Always gonna be the best passer. That is always gonna be my thing. I will hit everybody anywhere, like in any way or style. Like I'm nice with that still. I got that Lonzo Ball stuff too. That ball comes out of the net, I'm stepping out of bounds, chucking that bitch down the court. My coach hated it at first, but it works. It works because it's on time and on target. Let's see. So it's just Hall, Uzan, and Pierre. So potentially one of my guys not going. Potentially one of my guys got known. ABC got one more 360 dunk. I've never done a 360. Plenty of 180s. I never even tried a 360. I got the hiccups now. Good lord. Only took 2 hours and 20 minutes for the second round. Adam Silver Masterclass. Speaking of the guys I played against in high school, I played against Armando Baycott. I'll tell you, as a guy that's 6'5", I got switched on to Diamond Stone and like Henry Ellenson and stuff back in the day. That shit fucked me up. Like I remember there was a De'Aaron Fox encounter. I remember he scored like 50 points on us or whatever. That was really annoying. I probably shouldn't be saying too much else or whatever. Again, giving away too much about the personal life or whatever. But you know us athletes, right? We like to live in the past and stuff and talk about all the great players that killed us. Not a single pick happened on commercial. Yeah, I don't think they're doing that anymore. I think they know not to do that anymore. What do you think of Kaba? That's all I got to say. It's nothing all that crazy for me. Like, again, if you're not on the list, you're not on the list, man. That's all I got to say. I'm like a bouncer at a club. If you're not on the list, you're not on the list. ABC, can you palm a ball real quick? I don't think I have a ball on me. Normally I do, but normally I've got like an office ball that's like silent or whatever. I don't believe I have one on me. I do have 5 basketballs in my car, like right now, though, because I always have them, and I have like 8 pairs of shoes in there, because you never know when you got to hoop. And like sometimes I'll be hooping with people, and I just see them with raggedy ass shoes, and if I got a shoe that fits them, I might give it to them or something, just because I feel bad. But I can palm a basketball pretty easily, so that's never been a concern for me. I got decent sized hands. I don't know, like measured up against my face or whatever, you can kind of see. So I don't know. I think I got a pretty big head, so you can see I got decent sized hands. I don't know. Come on, y'all. Let's finish out these last 4 picks. The pick is in. Like, let's get this shit on the road. We're trying to get out of here by 9:30, right? Like, we're killing this stream hella quick. We're killing this stream hella quick once these picks are made. Because, like, I just don't have much to say about a lot of these guys left. I really don't. I just don't. But it's the end of the draft, so we're going to give everybody they love. Who's the winner of this draft, man? I don't think there's, like, one team out there where it's, like, absolutely... Oh, maybe OKC. Are they really going to keep Oway, or is he just going to be a two-way? I don't know. All right, we got...
And to the Clippers, here's Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum with the pick.
With the 57th pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Narcisse Ngoy from Champigny-sur-Marne, France, and France's Poitiers club.
Okay, yeah.
Narcisse Ngoy, right? He played for multiple teams here in France.
I mean, sure, fair enough. Again, not somebody... They even have him on here. He was at Auburn, right? Was he not? Am I thinking of the right guy? Or is it, can I find him on here? Ngoy. They don't even have him on here. That's crazy. But, yeah, not exactly a guy anticipated being picked. Yeah, the website's like, oh, shit, we didn't even have that guy on here or whatever. Out of all these motherfuckers, they don't even got him on the goddamn list. Kind of surprised to see him get picked here at all. But Okay, weird pick by the Clippers. Hopefully becomes a god. That's what we'll hope for. $2 to promote Waco to mod? Nope. You should get into pro wrestling with your size? Nope. Maybe a Nana can teach me though. Haha, what was that old joke? If your hand is bigger than your face, you have cancer? Oh my god, I hope not. The hand-to-face comparison is why I'm here. I'm glad you guys are here. You guys stayed late just for that stuff. If you were to be a GM for a team, what team would you be a GM for? Well, the Bulls. That's my favorite team, right? That's what I'd love to do, but I am by no means qualified enough nor smart enough as a person to do that. Cheese holding down the breaking news chat. Trixie lacking as always. Oh man, we got to get on Matrix. Is he not pulling his weight? So we getting good night or what? What the fuck is wrong with you? It's so weird. It's so weird. Like the internet does live for forever. Like you guys got to know that. Like people. Here's my thing. I'm all for you shouldn't, and I know this is dystopian of me to say, I don't think you should be allowed to just get on the internet and be anonymous, man. I don't think you should. I say that as an anonymous like YouTuber or whatever, but I think you should have to have like almost like an internet social security number so people can't just say whatever behind a keyboard anymore. I really think that we're seeing some countries kind of start to do that stuff as well, and just restricting internet access for a lot of people, and I'm not necessarily against that, man. The internet is a shitty place, and that's part of why this channel exists. I try to build a place where people can't just be assholes, and that's why if they come in and they're shit talking people or anything like that, I just hide them. You don't get to be on the channel anymore. I don't need your comment for the algorithm. I just don't. I don't care. I don't want you coming in, being in here like, LeBron James is ass. Oh my god, De'Aaron Fox is the worst fucking basketball player I've ever seen. Major L. It's like, okay, yeah, you can just get off my fucking YouTube page right quick. You don't get to comment no more. Commenting on my channel is a privilege, and I will take it away. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think people should be able to just say crazy shit on the internet or whatever. He said, no way, this guy's still asking for a good night. U.S. starting to do that with Real ID. They're trying to introduce that in Florida. It's always going to be Florida first. It always will. Someone that lived in Florida for a little bit of time, and I spent plenty of time recruiting in Florida back in my day. It's always going to be Florida. It's a whole different world down there. But I'm down for it, man. We got to protect people, and I think we got to hold people accountable for what they're saying on the internet. Like, the internet's not just a place for cat memes anymore. Like, the whole world exists there, you know? All right, another pick. Yeah, they just had nothing for this Clippers pick.
With the 58th pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Jaron Pierre Jr. from Southern Methodist University.
Hey, good pick. The Pelicans, you had one pick. You did okay with it. Good job. Good job. Really talented, just like basketball player in general. Good athlete, can kind of score from a lot of different places, but just kind of an uncontrolled kind of player. So there you go. Swear these picks are taking way longer now. Yeah, you're not kidding. You're not kidding. But hey, good job. Let's just put somebody blank on here for 57, why don't we, right? Let's just put somebody blank on here for 57. This is gonna be Jerry Clark. Paige, thank you again for the donation. Oh my god, I forgot to say Bryson Tiller. Yes, I do remember your comments on that. Oh, how I remember your comments on that. Nope, no Bryson Tiller here today. No Bryson Tiller, but thank you. Thank you for the donation. Y'all kill me, man. Y'all, all of y'all got your own just like standing jokes on the channel at this point. Where is Pierre? Am I tripping? Right here. There's Jaron Pierre. There we go. Now we're on to Minnesota. Let's see. Twitter, really the most depressing, biggest hater, anonymous yelling in the void app ever made. Oh, you guys want to know a fun thing? So I work with some people that like do a bunch of I work with a bunch of people in different analytic spaces, right? And they did a study about like which apps are like the most used like within the US. And funny enough, X, despite the amount of interaction that's going on there, via all these measurements and stuff that they did, X is not even as popular as the Walmart app is in the United States. It's mostly just bots on X. That's all that's really on there. Is just bots yelling at bots. It's the dead internet theory. The number one app used by far is YouTube. Like, YouTube is just on another fucking level for things, but the Walmart app more used than Twitter, if you can believe that. Isn't that nuts? Like, it is just a depressing cesspool of bots yelling at bots for anger engagement. That's all it is at this point. That and Shams. Shams is the only real person on X. So take that as you will. Okay, Tim, don't fuck this up. Take Milos Uzan. Hey, we got a guy, AVC. Yeah, no, he is a boy. That is correct. Utah State legend Gary Clark. True. Yeah, no kidding. Henry Vassar fell to 52. I'm not as into the NBA as the NFL, but it's similar to the sense of sometimes advantageous to go undrafted to pick your own destination rather than be one of the last picks. You're not going to have that many choices of things when you go undrafted more often than not, but I mean, sometimes, yeah, it really depends. You're really not going to have a ton of options, though. I think you'd rather just be drafted so somebody has your draft rights, and you at least kind of get to play in the G League. Please don't diss X. No, X is ridiculous. How do I use the Heat's trade exception in Armchair? They took Bobby Portis using their trade exception, but the app doesn't allow me to do that. Is it a bug that we have right now? Because we can certainly take a look. Let's see. So let's do the Bucks really quick. So let's send Hero over, Giannis over, Bobby Portis over, Jaime Jaquez, Kalel Ware, Yakachonis, right? Am I missing anything else right here? They generate a trade exception, show the math. Maybe we don't have that incorporated yet. If that is a thing, cap holds, sign in trades, maybe that's not a thing yet, and we might still have to add that. So that's a good catch. I'll note that. Next pick is in. It will be in there, though.
With the 59th pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Trey Kaufman-Renn from Purdue University.
Okay, fair enough.
Trey Kaufman-Renn made 86% of his field goals came in the paint this season.
There he is, yeah. He's just kind of like your
down
typical,
slightly from the last year, but really, I mean, I know that he impressed you.
So, fair enough. Minnesota, don't necessarily love that. Would have liked Keyshawn Hall more, but what are you going to do? Maybe he'll be the last pick. Wasn't this Magic pick traded to someone else? Wasn't that the case? I don't know. Let's see. X is my favorite app. I did hear that about Walmart. I love discussing politics on the Walmart app. Oh man, that's awesome. Bryson Tiller was so goated on one of the user-created drafts on 2K. AR went undrafted. Kadir Copeland going to be a Summer League legend. He chose LA and Thrive. Shock TikTok isn't over YouTube. Dude, no, YouTube is a monster all its own. Like, the Netflixes and, like, HBOs, those companies are, they're trying to compete with YouTube. Like, I'm so serious. YouTube is so big. Like, it's literally in a league all of its own. It is ridiculous. Like, the amount of interaction that takes place on there. Everything is on YouTube, which is why I'm here. But yeah, let's see. I mentioned it before, but another Fred VanVleet situation. Kawhi back to San Antonio. Google bought YouTube for $1.65 billion in 06. Needless to say, money well spent. Yep. I like the new Minnesota rebrand. So do I. Uzan was right there. I hate Tim sometimes. Yeah, this is a weird pick for me. Probably going to be a two-way player. Last pick, right? Did the Magic not get rid of this? I'm so confused. Undrafted. They're already announcing the two-way players. Okay. Shams, we don't need to do this. Okay? We're just trying to get the last pick out of the way and go from here. But let's do this, y'all. Let's do this. Let's start to wrap up this stream as we're waiting for the last pick to happen. Thank you guys for choosing my channel as your place to get a lot of basketball content. I can't tell you guys how much it means to me. The channel's grown so much. It's really cool to see this proof of concept take place. I always knew I could start a small cult, and now I have evidence of it. So thank you guys. But seriously, this is kind of like a finale for the season, right? My channel, I feel like it kind of runs to the draft, and then like that kind of feels like an ending for the season, right? I promise you the channel's not ending or anything, but we'll have a little epilogue of Summer League and stuff, right? And then we're going to enter the boring season of kind of the NBA calendar in the summer. Maybe I won't always be posting like 5 videos a week, but we're going to get into the more creative stuff. We'll do some analytics videos. I got a bunch of ideas that you guys have been submitting for things that I'm going to do. A lot of those videos of like, hey, who's the most valuable role player? Best contracts in the NBA. Like, hey, what's the minimum amount of like usage that somebody has to have to be like a true number one option in the NBA? We're going to be doing a lot of stuff like that. We'll make it fun for the offseason. We'll do some film breakdowns and stuff, and while the views won't be nearly as good, we'll get it rolling, right? And then we'll do some season preview videos, perhaps. I'm not sure if I'll do that series again. You guys got to let me know if that's something that you want, a season preview for like each team. And then when the season starts up again, the season starts up again, right? But just thank you guys for doing this. It's really exciting. 2027 early scouting report. I mean, we'll do a way too early mock draft probably on Friday or something, just because that's a fun video to do. But regardless, I appreciate you guys tuning into my channel for this stuff. It's very cool to see where this channel has gone. And I can't wait going into, is it going to be season 4 of my channel? I guess the next NBA season, I think, like if I go look at the playlist or whatever, how long have we been doing Ideal Off Season now? Let's see. How long have I been doing Ideal Off Season? I did 2024, 25. So yeah, this will be season 4 of AVC on YouTube. Very exciting. We got a decent chunk audience now. We're small in YouTube scale, but like this ain't one where people look at the channel anymore and they go, oh, this is like a nothing channel or whatever. They're like, oh, there's some people here kind of hanging out at this point, right? So it's pretty cool. Rookie reports will be fun next year. Oh yeah, you know it. It should be a fun one. We'll do those next year. Can you do some predictions on sophomores in a video at some point? Yeah, we can try to do something like that this offseason. AVC, have you tried the 82-0 challenge? Nope, my brain isn't mush enough for just trying to beat an algorithm that has a predetermined outcome each and every time. Good night, everyone. Last pick. Let's do this. Let's do this last pick. Who's Mr. Irrelevant? What are we doing?
Before I announce today's final pick, I want to congratulate all these young men and their families.
Absolutely. Well said. Congratulations to all these people. Dreams achieved. Start a realistic 2K team series. That could be a fun thing to do.
Thank you to ESPN for broadcasting the second round of the draft, and to our partners around the world for your continued support. And thank you to all the NBA fans watching today.
You're welcome.
We look forward to the start of NBA Summer League in Las Vegas on July 9th.
Ooh, not that far away. ABC gets back in town July 8th, just in time. We will be covering
with the 60th pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Malik Lewis from San Fernando, Trinidad and Tobago, and the Southeast Melbourne Phoenix of the NBL. Good night, everyone.
Awesome, yeah. He's from Trinidad.
Malik Lewis,
forward.
born in
skinny forward though, that guy. But okay, y'all, that's about it. I'm not really gonna spend a lot of time evaluating that because I don't think you guys care all that much. But seriously, I appreciate it. We will get into the video or the summer league and stuff in a couple weeks. Thank you guys. Like the summer league will kind of be the epilogue of the season, and we'll go from there. Just a precursor. Don't overreact to summer league. It just doesn't matter. It's just overglorified AAU, but we're still going to watch it anyway because it's fun. But yeah, I appreciate it as always, guys. Like, thank you, and I'm gonna go get started on this recording and everything. But thank you guys for tuning in, and you guys will have a video tomorrow morning to watch. Thanks so much, and good night. Bye.